It's Friday. It's MARKPIRES.
I was walking
and it's real talk.
Looking for another way
to ease my mind and help my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 670 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it. So head over to DLive, head over to YouTube, subscribe, ding the bell, and let's get this party started. I got a special face swap coming in. It's a special one, 4 days left till the election, sort of, right? Something like that. Guys, look, it's not a competition. If it was, Todd Shabak would be the winner of this competition that is not really a competition, but I'm going to give him a silver medal because he won. And unfortunately, if you look back, it's sad because Sparky B was right behind Todd. He was like a nose behind Todd, but unfortunately the world will never know who Sparky B is because in the record books they only really care about the gold medal winners. It's just how it works. Sorry, Sparky. My people, I just want to say hello to everybody. Giggles in the house from the top, and George Rochelle is here from the show. George Rochelle starts the show every day with me. D, so awesome. So good to see you. Vintage Silver's here, and Johnny's with us tonight. I'm loving it. Fisherman's Daughter made it. I'm so excited about this. We're going to have a great night. Sid, oh, awesome. Very cool, guys. This is a good start. Let me get over to my page here. We are going to have some fun tonight, like we do every night. I mean, what else is different? Nothing. All right, I'm on YouTube with you. I'm going to head over to DLive in a minute so I can make sure. If you guys have not, head over to DLive. Follow the show because we're going to be doing a show there once a week. I may do it tomorrow, just letting you know. For 1 hour, I'm going to be doing requests on the guitar and BeatSeat. And it's going to be a special thing we're going to do once a week over there. And it may be 1 week music. Maybe next week it's, somebody, a character for the whole show. Maybe 1 week it's call-ins. I'm not sure. We're going to figure it all out. But it's very exciting. DLive is a cool platform. I'm excited to hopefully be an affiliate soon. We've gotten to the first level. Now we got to get to this. It's like a ladder in life, people. So we're here potting at the top. Frank, how are you? We're going to get into it tonight, guys. We got 13 on already, which means we could start to play our face swap, but I'm waiting for it to upload. It's almost there. It's almost there. So, guys, how about this? 4 days till the election? Aloy, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. How many days to the election? Aloy, I don't know if you saw, daily now I'm doing a midday show called the MARKPIRES Real Talk Real Estate 101. Just talking about the ins and outs of real estate transactions, buyer side, seller side, how to handle a transaction, help your clients. We need this right now, guys. It's Friday night. Let's get into it. Give me the woo-hoo. Yes, the woo-hoo. There's nothing better in this world than a woo-hoo. Aloy will tell you that. Aloy's a drummer. When you're out there and you're in the middle of rocking out, I'm not able to do what Aloy does. But the point is, when you're in the middle of it and you hear someone go, woo-hoo, oh, does that... Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. So, my friends, Aloy, yes, yeah, Aloy knows how I would absolutely sell. I sold Aloy his house, and I think actually it's a good time to be a seller. It really is a good time to be a seller of a new home, and that's what Aloy has. So, we've been talking about some things, but he's just joking, I think. You guys want to hear some BeatSeat music? Although, look, I think our Donald Trump... The bit is here. Exiled, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Rick Smith's in the house. I'm excited about that. And guys, we're kicking it. We got a nice start on Tube. We're moving up. Let's see if we can gather as many people as possible here tonight. You guys have been doing an amazing job of spreading the word for this show. We know how shadow banned I am. I dropped an awesome clip today of, I think it was the Trump thing from yesterday or Joe Biden, whatever it was. they gave me no push from YouTube. Nobody got a notification, and I think there's been like 35 views. My live show from earlier, like 45. They're really keeping me down, which is, look, it's fine. You guys are keeping it going, which is amazing. I love you. So, okay, it looks like all right, let's get to it. This is our call of the day, and then we're going to play a song. Okay, here we go. Donald Trump. Here we go. Let's just see what this is. I make these right before the show. I improvise them. They're very quick, so they may not be good. I don't know. I do it every day. So let's see what happened here.
It's Amarillo and Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail from a tarmac, it looks like. Let's head to Donald J. Trump. Thank you very much for joining me here on the tarmac. I have to get going. So many rallies, so little time. And Sleep Sofa Joe, I don't know if you've been watching him at all. It makes me want to, I get really upset when I watch him. Because everything he says is a lie. He keeps saying that I didn't do anything when the coronavirus became a problem. But nobody remembers. Look at all of the companies, all CNN, Fox, everybody was saying that it's not a big deal. Get back to living. Nancy Pelosi was down in downtown Chinatown. And Pelosi, she's telling everybody to come out to the restaurants. She said everything's fine. Coronavirus is going to be gone tomorrow. It's like the common cold. And then Cuomo over, but everybody at the nursing homes. Look, I can't handle it if everybody on the Democrat side is stupid. But look, they told us worst case scenario, 2.5 million lives. And best case, 200,000. Well, we're a little over best case, so I'd say we did a pretty freaking good job as far as I'm concerned, considering the left started a race war, and we've been basically had riots in the streets since June. And, it was still basically just a touch over 200. Look, one life is too many, okay? One life. But we've had 200, and that was the best case scenario by fall. Well, we're in fall, we're just about best case scenario, so I'd say Trump did a pretty phenomenal friggin' job when you say worst case, 2.5, best case, 200,000. Look, I gotta get going now. The Real Talk show is starting. So I'll see you tomorrow with the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night. Winning big league.
He's winning big league. Trumpers always winning big league. Barb said better to woohoo than Wuhan. Barb, you should know better. It's the Fluhan. It's not Wuhan. It came from Fluhan. Everyone's like, oh, it's racist to say it's from the China flu. China flu. It's the freaking Fluhan. Are you kidding me? If somebody could just get that to Trump, it would be a wrap. Imagine that if he was just up on there. He's been saying the Superman thing. I heard him say it again today. He's like, I'm like Superman. I was like, yeah, I did the Superman thing for 2 weeks. Like about 5 bits of Trump talking about how he's the son of Jor-El and how he's calling himself Superman on the trail. I'm like, geez, this is unbelievable that my content is pushing towards the same narrative. I can't believe it. We're going to play some of it tonight. I want you guys to see that. I want to say hello to all of you guys. We are about to get into it. This is going to be an exploratory journey into the mind of a creative mental head. When it comes to dealing with this political process, this is how I dealt with it. Some people wanted to deal with it by throwing stones at each other, yelling at each other, not being able to have a conversation with each other. I decided to throw my thoughts into the truth I see in this political situation we're dealing with. And everything I do is from that perspective. There's truth in everything, but it's funny. My Trump is nuts. My Biden is nuts. But Trump definitely takes the sleep sofa down. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want a guy who's been in office for half a century and hasn't done anything for the country that all of a sudden he's going to do something when I don't see his mind as swift and as strong and sharp as it was. So I'm a little nervous about that. So I want to play you a couple things real quick. This gets my perspective off. Look at this first and foremost. This is what happened. This is this crazy man. Look at this.
I would like to say the antibody, what they gave me didn't help, but it probably did, because I woke up the next morning and I felt like Superman. I wanted to rip. I wanted to rip my shirt off. Just like Clark Kent. Anybody ever hear of Clark Kent? Just like the legendary Clark Kent. You know we're going to win the election. Right?
Oh,
We're gonna win. This is not...
I just love the guy.
This is
Just
much
the way he
more so
talks
than
is so
4 years
funny.
ago.
He's
I'm looking at
hilarious. I get this other guy is just he's screaming at the camera. He's like, just think. I feel like this is like an old man river. Like what is this? Somebody tell me. I'm gonna play you something right quick. I need you to see. First of all, he just did that. I did this 2 weeks ago. Ready?
It's Hammer
Hold
and
on,
Jameson.
My bad. I'm gonna play you something and then I'll play you that. All right, here we go. Donald, you there?
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Donald.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just here outside at the White House getting some fresh air. You know, my coronavirus is completely gone.
It's
They said I'm a
gone?
miracle. They don't realize I'm the son of Jor-El. Seriously, when you're Superman, you can really do anything you want.
You're
But
not Superman.
I think Sleeps Over Joe is just afraid of facing me for round 2. He needs his gimmicks. Last time he had a
2
teleprompter
weeks ago.
contact lens system. And then what does he want to do this time? He's just going to have somebody sitting next to him. They're going to put him on mute.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, Joe, say this.
That's what they're
And he's
gonna do,
going to be
Donald.
like, look, my Aunt Judy told me to say something.
His Aunt Judy tells him
Look,
to do
I'm just
everything.
kind of sick of it,
She's the
Mark.
ringleader.
What do you think I should do?
I would fight back if I were you, Donald.
I agree. I should probably fight back, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's unacceptable.
Totally.
There's no way that I would virtually debate the sleeps over. I mean, who's going to tell if they don't just put a screenshot of him because he took a nap?
That's what I was
You
gonna
won't
say.
be able to tell.
You could just put a picture
Look,
of him up.
I don't know,
Or a video.
Mark. I appreciate your advice, though.
Always, buddy. I'm
Look,
always
get
here
back
for
to
you.
your show.
Okay.
I'll let you know how it turns out tomorrow.
Thanks, Donald.
Okay?
Sounds
So have a
good.
good night.
All right,
Bye,
buddy.
Real Talk family.
Oh, I
Donald
say,
J.
guys.
Trump,
Say bye, guys.
Winning big league.
You're always winning big league, you chooch. He's always winning big league. So look, the other thing I wanted to play you before we move into a couple of things that show off the anger of Joe Biden. I created episode 31, which is angry Joe Biden. It just makes me laugh when I watch it because he's out of his friggin' mind. But check this out, because this is very much just an example, another example. Was this a call-in? No, this is another call-in, but let's do this first. This is something I call Mega Trump. This is 2 weeks ago I did this. You can see this in my uploads. It's called Mega Trump. If I could find it. Where the heck did I put it? Here we go. Ready?
It's Hammer and Jameson live from the studio. Is it coming to an end? The movie scripts are starting to come in. Let's find out more from Donald J. Trump. Thank you so much for joining me at the balcony at the White House. I'm so thrilled to get a call today from Marvel. That's right. They want me to be the next Iron Man. I guess they've gotten kind of sick of Robert Downey Jr., who could blame him. Look, I'm happy to take on the role. I mean, I've always wanted to be in a Marvel film. And now I'm going to be Iron Man. I can't wait. First Superman, now Iron Man. Who's next, Thor? I could play Thor. Because I have the looks, really. More like Bruce Wayne. They should probably get the rights to Batman. But we did start discussing perhaps like a new superhero. Like, how about Mega Trump? I love it. But anyway, look, I just wanted to thank you all for coming out to see me after I demolished the coronavirus. That's right. You shouldn't be scared. Your president is a god. I just took it on face to face, head on, and I won big league. Winning big league always. Anyway, I've got to go. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
The Trumper. So these are all the examples, a couple examples of when I said he was the son of Jor-El. Here's another one that happened on about 5 days ago, before I even knew he did this. Check this out. This is on day 666. Let's see Donald.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
how
what's going
are
on?
you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm just here right now getting ready for an interview with 60 Minutes. I understand today's day 666 in a row. Is that true?
It is,
I
yeah.
can't believe that, Mark.
Had to
You
come
probably
sometime.
should have taken the day off.
Come on.
You could have a random visit from Nancy Pelosi, Mark. You
What?
gotta be careful. Day 666, you know she's the devil, right?
Well, I've heard.
Look, Mark, you know Joe Biden is not the devil, though.
He's
It's
asleep
Nancy
so far.
Pelosi.
Yeah,
So
okay.
look, when she went to downtown San Francisco, and she's like, "Hey, come on down. Everybody's fine. There's no coronavirus here."
I remember that.
She's a liar. And then tomorrow, when you get to day 667, it will be like this one didn't even exist.
I can never do
I know,
that.
Mark, I get it, but it's day 666. Do you really want to play with the devil? I mean, Trumper does, but I'm Super Trump.
What? You're not
Yes,
Super
I
Trump.
am. Let's stop playing games, Mark. You know it and I know it. The American people need to know.
Donald.
Look, Mark, I gotta get going. I'm gonna go to Krypton for a trip to see Papa.
Krypton?
Just
That's
make
not-
sure you get through 666 as quick as humanly possible. And I'll see you tomorrow at the next Donald Trump show.
All right, Donald. Well, I'll see
Have
you
a good
tomorrow.
night.
Have a good night. So there are 3 or 4 examples, but here's the biggest example, the best example on day 350, which was 20 days ago. 20 days ago I created this. So you guys heard him, he's calling himself Superman now. 20 days after all this content and 20 days after this. This happened 3 or 4 days after all the stuff you just saw. 20 days ago, this happened.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We head to a phone call between Justin Trudeau and Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau. My fellow Canadians, we are at a crucial point in a time with COVID-19. I will be taking a phone call with our neighbor to the south, Donald Trump, who believes that he can help us in our battle. And unfortunately, he has contracted COVID-19. So our hearts are out to him and all of those living in the United States. We, as Canadians, are completely in unison with our support to our neighbors from the south. So let's see what that phone call is about. Justin, it's Donald J. Trump. How are you? Mr. President, it's a pleasure to speak with you again. I hear you had a spike up in Canada, and we're very much concerned about you. Well, thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate your concerns towards us, your neighbors to the north. How are you doing with the coronavirus? No, I'm doing fine. Coronavirus. Nobody in America realizes that I'm the son of Jor-El. Wait, you mean Superman's son? That's right. My father came here from Krypton. Mr. President, they're saying certain things about you, and I'm a little concerned hearing your descriptive nature on this phone call. Gave birth to me, then I came, and I was living in a field for like 4 days until my uncle and my aunt came and found me. Mr. President, that's the actual script to Superman. I was asleep underneath like an old milk truck or something. And when they found me, they were like, "Oh, look, there's a baby underneath the milk truck. Go and get him under the milk truck." And I said, "No, I'm okay." I spoke perfect English at like age 0. Put my finger on the truck, pushed it aside, and got up. I said, "Look, my name is Trump. You could call me Super Trump if you want, but really, my name is Kal-El." Donald, I think you may need some help. Look, you have to understand that I was made on a different planet. So I'm able to take on coronavirus without any sort of backlash, really. I'm pretty sure you were born here, right, Justin, in Canada? Yes. Yeah, that's not going to do you any good. Look, Justin, I just wanted you to know that we've got your back. All you gotta do is reach out, let the Trumper know, and I'll send you any supplies you need. You need any ventilators? You need any PPE? I'll check with the health ministry to see if we need anything. Look, just don't ask Andrew Cuomo over for anything, because he's going to, kill people in a nursing home. And look, I'm going to see. Let's get him on the line real quick. Hey, Cuomo over. How do you think we should handle Canada?
Hey, Donald, how you doing? I got your question sent over to me by my assistant. You know, I would probably consider sending some of those people to the nursing homes. I mean, look, it didn't work for us, okay? But if they put them out there, there's like a 50-50 chance that maybe they'll get some right, you know? Like, some of them will die.
Cuomo, we're not going to do that. See, I told you, Justin, it's just a waste of time. Look, this has been really a great conversation, Justin. But I do have to get going. I'm going to see Melania on Saturday Night Live. We're going to watch The Real Talk Show.
The Real Talk Show?
I'm not really sure if you watch The Real Talk Show, but you should tune in.
I'll have to check out what that's about.
Yeah, stop by. Melania and I will be in the chat all night. Anyway, appreciate you, Justin.
Mr. President, stay well and stay safe.
You too, Justin. Have a great night.
So, I think that gives you a good example of the things that I've done to explain the Super Trump thing, Mega Trump. Trump called himself the son of Jor-El. And then now he's out there on the trail. Everywhere he goes, look, I'm super bad. I'm like, I love it. And they're calling us Super Trump. I'm like, I did all that 3 weeks ago. How funny is it? It's coming to fruition. I freaking love it. Oh, my goodness. I just wish that I could somehow get credit for it, but nobody knows I exist except for you beautiful people, you 34, 35, 33 people. Should we play a song or you want to hear some more music? I mean, do you want to hear some more face swaps? I sometimes just like to warm up a little with an improv. I didn't show you guys any of the stuff I was doing. I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I'm just like, I forget to show you the BeatSeat. This is my invention. I invented and patented this thing. So you hear me kicking this thing? It's not a drum machine. I'm playing this all live for you. This is live looping. And I always did it. I just never was able to do vocals, guitar, and BeatSeat all at the same time until I got the Head Rush looper board. So now I can do all of my instruments independently, and we can rock this piece out, which we're about to do. I'm going to play you guys a little something, something. This is a song called She's Holding Out. It was actually featured on MTV 2006? No, 2009.
The world don't know. Everyone soon will know. She got some nerve, she's holding out on me. She'll tell you different, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Lady keeps telling me one thing, thoughts keep implying another. Thoughts give a fan to the fire, but I feel like you're blowing out this flame. Oh, she's holding out on me. Top story in news, she's holding out on me. I gave her the world, she turned her back on me. She gave me the blues, she's holding out on me. Top story in the news, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Lady keeps telling me one thing, the thoughts keep implying another. My thoughts give a fan to the fire. Oh, I know you've been blowing this flame, yeah, yeah. She's holding out on me. Top story in news, she's holding out on me. I gave her the world, she turned her back on me. She gave me the blues, she's holding out on me. Top story in the news, she's holding out on me, yeah. She's holding out on me. Top story in the news, she's holding out. She's holding out, she's holding out, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Ooh, oh. She's holding out on me. Yeah, baby. Oh, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me.
She's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Whoa, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's holding out on me. She gave me the blues. She's holding out on me. Top story and news. She's holding out on me. But I gave her the world. She's holding out on me. Oh, she's holding out on. She's out on. She's holding out on me. Whoa, whoa. She's holding out on me. Whoa. She's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Glynis, how are you? So good to see everybody. MJ, how you doing? ER's in the house with us, kicking it still. Jack, how are you? Sid, Egg, MJ again. Fred, Deo, Deo's on the house, people. Oh my goodness. Oh guys, I see something about an earthquake over here. I got something I want to. It's Hammerlin's gonna bring something up. Okay. Oh, Wendy said right, Barb. Been without power for 4 days now, sitting in my car charging phone so I can be with the fam on Real Talk. Most decent hotels and motels are full for 20 miles around. Wendy, we love having you with us. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. But I will tell you, it is a pleasure to play music for you, play FaceSwaps for you, make you laugh while you're dealing with all that goodness. And by goodness, I mean just the craziness in life. Winds up being something at the end of the day that you look back on and say, I can't believe I went through that, but I did. I'm proud of myself for getting through it. So I found a really cool article we're going to show you in a few minutes. Granny, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going back through a few here. Fatty, guys. Fatty's on with us tonight. Have a good time. Whoa. Christopher Walken going back down. Letty's with us too, guys. Okay, look, we're going to play a little music. 31 backwards was my favorite number. So that was a song I wrote in 2004-ish. And that was on MTV on The Real World. You can listen to that whole album on Spotify. It's free. That's it. Come on, dude. All right, let's just keep it there. It's better. So let me play you guys a little something. Ah, thank you, ER. I'm really just humbled by those words. Thank you, and I'm here to just rock out with you and have some fun. I appreciate all your support, guys. Spreading the word, helping me get it out there. And we're going to get into a lot of laughs right after this. I'm just going to play you one more song, okay?
much longer would you be my baby? Heard it through the grapevine, how much longer would you be my baby? Heard it through the grapevine, how much longer would you be my baby? Some other guy that you knew before. Between the two of us, you know I love you more. It took me by surprise, I must say. When I found out yesterday, well, don't you know, I heard it through the grapevine, and not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Just about to lose my mind. You know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside. Oh, then you would end my life, you see, because you mean that much to me. It took me by surprise, I must say. Oh, when I found out yesterday, don't you know, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind, yeah. Grapevine. Not much longer would you be. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Heard it through the grapevine, and not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine, I'm just about to lose my mind. Heard it through the grapevine, not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine, not much longer would you be mine. Yeah. Much longer would you be mine? Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. I'm just about to lose my mind. Through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine? Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. I'm just about to lose my mind. Grapevine. Oh, like I don't wonder, would you be my mama? Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Well, not much longer would you be mine? Oh, grapevine. Not much longer would you be? Oh, I heard the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine? Ooh, yeah. Heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine? Whoa, whoa. Well, Egg, you're telling me you want me to get into some crazy jam for you? I'm happy to do that for you, pal. Listen. Here's how the donation process works. There's many ways you could donate to the show in order to support the show. You can do the super chat thing, but YouTube reams me like they ream me every day for not sharing my content. If you really want to spread the love and you do want to donate to the show, use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, whatever, all those apps work. But outside of that, when you do that, you could ask for something like that. You could say, hey, I'd like you to play me a song. Let's hear some Slayer, for example. Jerry wants me to, I don't know what Slayer is, but if I don't, here's the thing. So say Jerry was like, hey, Mark, I want you to play this song. For example, someone does this right while I'm in the middle of something and donates and asks for something, that becomes the focus because I appreciate it. So now Jerry says, I want you to play Slayer. And instead of me playing Slayer, I don't know Slayer. But he may say, yeah, the song is Only the Holy or something like that. And then I got to create a song in real time called Only the Holy because I freaking don't know what the hell that Slayer song is. So Only the Holy, to me, if I heard that as a title, and it's not the title, but I'm just saying, if it was Only the Holy, I'd probably be like, what did I have there before? I thought I had dun dun. That's what I did have. This is Slayer to me. Jerry Armitage asked for a song called Only the Holy, and a Slayer song, so I made a song for Jerry Armitage. Just totally messing around. But this could be something actually pretty. Could be like, sometimes in the moonlight I can feel your pain. I pray with you in vain, and then the stars are falling down on me. I'm looking down, at myself in the haze, and waiting for the maze of my life to present itself. I don't know. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like it could turn into something. Seriously, guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but you give me any song, I'll make something out of it for you.
In fact, that is a challenge here too. Another way you can donate and just be like, hey, okay, write a song about Halloween, write a song about anything, and I'll do it for you in real time. Personalize a song. You could do that on my website as well. You can order like a personalized song or a personalized face swap. If you like my face swaps, I could have a Donald Trump calling your friend for a birthday. I do like Cameo stuff for people, but I'm not on Cameo. If anybody knows how to get me on Cameo, let me know. I did play in a band for a little while. I had a couple bands. The first one was called The Reservoir. There's an album called The Reservoir out there. It's my first album. I used to write music at this reservoir. And I always envisioned my song choices or my option. I had 120 songs when I was playing with my band. I wrote about 12 songs. I was writing about 10 songs a month. I wrote so many songs. I forgot so many songs. That's the other thing. I wrote so many I forgot. I have them written down in a book, and when I see the title, I'm like, oh yeah, and then I have to find it. I'm like, yeah, this one, remember? This is like, I think I see it in her, the power from above. She sees, she feels, she understands with her eyes, with her light, and with her love. With them all the things I know, the different thoughts, and I can't find my way. And one day we will uncover our truths, and we'll fly away. Fly away. So that's a song I don't play. I wrote it many years ago. I forgot most of it. I got to find the lyrics. I have them somewhere around here. I actually just saw them recently. But I've written more songs than I remember. And what I like to do here now is just write new songs every day. So every day I write a new song. So if you're here with me now, one thing we do on a daily basis is we play this thing called the Real Talk Family Jam. That only happened because I created it here in real time. And now we play it every night, but every time it's different. Like you may have seen the clip I put right before the show. It's me doing like all these different impressions. It's crazy. It's just every night it's different. We don't know what the hell the Real Talk Family Jam is going to yield. But what it's going to yield is a positive experience for everybody. We're going to build, and everybody who talks gets into the song. And this is the total interactive experience that you should be looking for. I'm not here to just to broadcast at you. This is a family. Welcome to the Real Talk family. This is where we build each other up to feel the best we ever can. Life is about experiencing the positives. And here, all you will get is light from me. And if you take that and share it with one person every day, you've done something. You've done a service for this universe. Because that's what I'm here. I'm charged to do that. My mission is to show up every day I breathe, to bring you a message. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what songs I'm going to play. I don't know what face swap I'm going to create. I don't know what else we're going to do, what moments are going to happen in every show, but they're going to happen. This has been Unscripted for 670 days in a row, and all I do is turn on the light of the universe and let it speak. If you allow yourself to be the channel, the conduit for a power that is just for all of us to tap into, it becomes possible. And maybe it's while you do it for 670 days without a script and you literally connect to that energy, because I have no concept of what happens on the negatube. I do not turn it on. It was on yesterday when my kids were watching it and today it was snowing. I was working. I don't watch TV, guys. No interest. All right. Do you guys anybody know who Craig Mack is? Anybody ever heard of Craig Mack? This is kind of a crazy thing. Craig Mack is a rapper. Craig Mack is a rapper, okay? And he wrote this song that I absolutely love. When I was a kid, I used to listen to this song. And I pumping in my car. I used to listen to rap music. That's another whole different story. You guys would really enjoy hearing at some point. Okay. So, I used to love this tune, listen to in the car. This guy passed away. But this is the tune. I'm going to play it for you. And this is a celebrity impression of Craig Mack, too, by the way. And then we change it to Craig Mark at the same time. Just like Uniblab, my body kicking flab, my body thick about a bit of chatter than the Mad Hatter. I bet you batter, I didn't data, I got the batter, I turned the data into aftermatter. And just like, guys, this microphone's got to be ready for me. Sorry about that. Let me go back to the top, because this is Craig Mack, 1000 Degrees. You guys know this tune yet? Just like Uniblab, body kicking flab, my bite a bit of batter, chitter chatter, madder than the Mad Hatter. I beat the data, I get the batter, I got the data, I turn the body into aftermatter. And just like a piece of sizzle, you fit into my stomach like the eggs and grits between. The king is what I mean, the man get your cup, but you change inside your hand. You said, now hold up, let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that MCs need a tissue. The funk's the only issue. I bet the mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. I know my China when you're in the charts climbing. When you're back for the funk, simply harder than a diamond. And if you didn't know who's rhyming, I guess you're gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear, mad brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear, Max brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mark, 1000 degrees. You'll be on your knees, you'll be burning, begging, please. Like the fleas, a man's undisputed. These boy fakes to lead the brains booted. This bad MC with stamina like Bruce Jenner, the winner, and MCs for dinner. You're crazy like that crew that think that you could outdo my 1-2. You're sick like the flu, boy. The thick boy all the time, pick the boy. Bet fix it, you say that ain't worth a dime. Seems like it's no competition in this rap world expedition. You come around, you knock me out position, knock 'em out, new flavor, never dig a grave. And your power back, step on to crack. Here comes brand new flavor in your ear. I'm Max brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Mark's brand new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Mark's brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mark, 1000 degrees. You'll be on your knees. You'll be burning, begging, please. Brand new flavor in your ear. For the 2020 generation, we're gonna take this whole negativity down. We're gonna break it down with the sound, with the real sound. We'll get the real talk sound. Gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. It's Micro Machines guy. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about you to bland, body kicking flab. Who remembers that tune? Tell me somebody remembers that freaking song. I love that tune. That song is awesome from back to the day, man. Woo, it's a brand new flavor, guys. You come down. Do I do venues, private parties? Yeah, I do, Allison. Here's a way you can book me on my website for... There's many things I do. I mean, obviously, there's a variety show, so... There's a part of me that sees various aspects of this being hired for various things. Sometimes it's a keynote where you have to sit down and you talk about something, and we do that every day here on Real Talk. Maybe somebody wants to hear songs one night and incorporate celebrity impressions for entertainment, and that's this show. So yeah, obviously, my goal is to be doing this for the rest of my life. So. I think if someone wants to book me for a venue, yeah, it's going to happen. So just let me know if you want to do that, because at the end of the day, this is eventually going to come to an end when we're not dealing with COVID anymore. And at that point, it's going to be about performing at places. And at that point, I'm going to need a booking agent, talent rep. I don't have any of that stuff, guys. I'm doing this all lone wolfy. I'm doing it all lone wolfy. So if anybody knows any people like that, talent reps, or anybody who you think can take this and take it from where we are to the next stage, reach out to me. I think I saw Wolfie put my email in there. Feel free to reach out. Guys, we are a family. And if you help this family grow, it only helps us find more people who need to be turned to the light. And then you've done, I think, a bit of soulfillment. Talk about soulfillment a lot. So I really want to get into some laughs, guys, but I think George wants some Cheech and Chong. Hey, George, what are you talking about, man? Hey, hold on a second. If you want me to get into Cheech and Chong, I got to think about that for a second. It's been a little while. Hey, gonna play a song for you. Hey, how about this one? We're gonna do it like... I gonna talk to you, gonna see you on a Saturday. Gonna check it out. Hey, Cheech, what are you thinking of, man? We're gonna talk to you, Saturday. Gonna do you on a Saturday. Hey, man, that sounds good. Let me get a little kick drum in there real quick. Hold on a second, man. Hey, did you pick up that lid from Frito? What are you talking about? I can get that lid, man. What are you talking? I can't get Cheech down tonight for some reason. Let me think about him a little more. Hey, man, you need a ride? There we go. Yeah, man, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, no problem, man. You play music? Yeah, man, I play drums. Can you tell? I got 17,000 pieces I just put in the back of your El Camino. Oh, yeah, man, that's cool, man. Hey, man, you want to choke up, man? Oh, yeah, man, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hey, man, just worry, don't worry. Like, just be very careful, man. All right? I got this from my Aunt Judy. Oh. So you guys want to hear a comedy song I wrote many years ago? So I never drink wine. I mean, actually, there was a period of time. I'll tell you a story. It's a period of time when I was between 21 and 24. My friends had this house, and I was touring musician, and at that point, I liked wine. I drink wine. I specifically remember that was about 21 to 24. And I don't really like to drink. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the way it tastes. And I don't know anybody who does really, but the feeling, I guess, is all right, but I don't like going through all of that to get to that feeling. You know what I mean? So I just leave it out. But here we go. I connect to the light of this universe with you guys. MJ, you're awesome. You guys probably missed it. I've been doing a daily thing called the Real Talk Real Estate 101. I just kind of go through a real estate transaction or just anything within the real estate process, take call-ins, and discuss real estate because that's what I do during the day until we can figure out how to get more of that going on here. You know, we're booked or someone wants to hire me to do FaceSwaps. Or just to get a sponsor. I have to figure out how to get sponsors. Because if I could get someone who says, look, keep doing this, just talk about our product. Hey, I'll be on the air all the freaking time. Here we go. So this is called Pinot Grigio. And it's just a funny thing because I don't think I've ever tasted Pinot Grigio before. But check this out. It was a Friday night. We were on the Real Talk show having fun. I started thinking about an old soul. Used to play it at the bars while drunk people looked up at the stars, and they always wondered where this one was going. You're about to find out. Why drink red? Why drink rosé? Why drink Cabernet Sauvignon? Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon. When you can drink Pinot Grigio, Pinot Grigio. So we just sit back, sipping on our bottles of wine. Everyone was feeling fine. Oh, I see someone on the outside, looking around for a glass so they can get a taste and be a part of this fun. I said, why drink red? Why drink rosé? Why drink Cabernet Sauvignon? Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon. When you can drink Pinot Grigio, Pinot Grigio. Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon. When you can drink Pinot Grigio, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Grigio. Why you drink rosé? Why you drink Cabernet? Sauvignon, 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 Sauvignon. Why drink Cabernet Sauvignon when you can drink Pinot Grigio? No, no. I'm freaking now. Oh, guys. A beer song would be cool. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Nothing like going to the bar with my good friends, grabbing a cold beer on a Friday night. Oh, get a Coors Light, oh, and you rain it out and clear. Gonna drink it down, have no fear, get my buzz on, and we're going to have a good time tonight. That old crag of Budweiser now, you can hear the sound of the Rockies coming through that I mean, we really could write songs about anything, I guess, but I'm just messing around. But that would be actually, like, I should write songs for the freaking beer companies and see if they pay me. That would work, right? Hefeweizen. You can grab your Hefeweizen, bet you're sizing up that beer, wondering how much it's gonna make you feel like a truck ran you over on this Friday night, yeah. Don't get that Grawl. How do you say the Grawl? How's that beer? Grawl? I don't know. I don't drink beer. Your friend would like the wine song. Everybody who likes wine should love that wine song. And I should play it more often. But I'm glad I played it for you tonight. I may drop it tomorrow. I don't know. You never know. Who wants to laugh? You guys okay? Or do you want to laugh? Or you want to hear one more song? What are you feeling like over here? Because I could go for laughs right now, honestly. It's 12:09. I can go both ways. It's 1:08, an hour and 8 minutes in. It's kind of face swap time. But I'm good with playing one more at least on the way out for you. Let's think what we could do here. Maybe something you know this time. The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys ready for this? All you got to do is interact. Let's get to it. Friday night on the Real Dog Show, getting down just like we do, you know. Day 670, the Real Dog Show. Let's get down, let's get funky. It's the Real Dog Family Jam. Real Dog Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look to my right and I see the chat window going on. I got the vintage silver and you're kicking it here. St. George's, yeah, no you didn't. Samuel Reedy, my brother's in the house, and D. Derringer says LOL. MJ Glennis B fell asleep last night. And Rita Clemens gave me some emojis, yeah. Rita, you got special emojis actually because you are a family member. You have some cool emojis with Trump. I think there's one of Hammer too. Hammer!
Hamill and Jameson's coming on later. Look, Hammer Jam on the Real Talk Family Jam. We're gonna get it down, gonna get in the sand. Sometimes when I'm in the sand, it feels like when I'm drunk. Had a little Jameson last night. Can't wake up from it, from the stupor. They're gonna wake me up by pouring water on my face, do a little waterboarding. Gonna say, hey, it's all right, Hammer. I didn't even wake up when you waterboarded me because I'm just that effed up. Hey, it's crazy. Hammer Jam. Hammer Jam. Ripping the lid off the fake news every night on the Real Talk program. Hey, we're gonna say Real Talk Family Jam. In the Real Talk Family Jam, ripping off the program. Ripping the lid off fake news. The Real Talk Family Jam. Wow, Rita says, George, come on down, Real Talk program. Everybody get down, crazy. Get crazy with me and Christopher Walken. Oh no, I did. The Real Talk Family Jam. Look, there's not a Real Talk Family Jam without a Donald Trump rap. If you can't get Trump into the rap, then you're sitting in the crap like Sleeps Over Joe. You know he pooped in his diaper last night, and his wife cleans him up. She says, Joe, you did it again. He says, I know, I just like the way it feels. And she says, you're terrible, it's just like your meals. You just move around, you move things around, and then you sit in them. And then your sleepy poopy pants. Your name is Sleepy Poopy Pants Biden. That's right, it's a Real Talk Family Jam. With the sleepy poopy pants, it's the Real Talk Family Jam. That's right, he's a sleepy soapy jam. As there's the Real Talk Family Jam. If you vote for him, you're really, really stupid. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Look, he farted last night and he looked at somebody and said, I know you did it. And that's how bad of a liar he is. I at least would take responsibility for my toots. And if I toot the rube, I'm going to say, look, I own it. That's my toot. That's right. That's the Musk of Trumper. But Sleepy Poopy Pants is like, no, it wasn't me. It was that security guard over there. He happens to be black. Yeah, he's always talking about color. What the frig is that all about? I don't know. But he's not winning big league. I'm winning big league. I'm gonna win big league. That's what I do. Donald J. Trump. Melania. Did you hear the song I just made up? It's called Winning Big League. I know. You've heard it enough. Friggin' A, she's not very supportive of the Trumper. You could imagine why the fake news media taking a sledgehammer to my life for 4 years. Thank goodness I have the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Allison Bitney, kicking it out on the Real Talk Jam. She's gonna go to sleep with a smile on her face. I hope so, dear Allison. I hope so. Come back tomorrow. I hope so. I'll see you. I hope to see you tomorrow, Allison Bitney. Rita and Barb kicking it, and Wolfie said Fred Deo, hey Deo, said Fred it the Deo. I don't know if I can do it in this key. DC Deo, dizzy bit Deo. Fred Deo, said Deo. On the Real Talk Family Show. The Real Talk Family Show. Whoa. Real Talk Family Jam. The Family Jam. George Show. I'm so glad you found me too. And I
I can't wait to see you every show, my friend, on the Real Talk Show. That's George Show on the Real Talk Show. George Show on the Real Talk. George Show on the Real Talk Show with George Show. It's the Real Talk Show. Whoa, 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 whoa. All you gotta do is say hello, be a part of the show every night. I'll be with you every day. I won't leave you alone. I won't leave you undefended for yourself. I won't let this world die. No, I won't let negativity win. I won't stand back any longer and let someone step up. I'm gonna do it myself. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Family Jam. The Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Family Jam. Officially 60 days left in this year. How do I know that? Because we're at 670, and I know I've got to get to 730 before we start year 3. You and me starting year 3, 60 more days. I can't believe it myself, but I'm gonna keep showing up, and I won't ever give up, and I'll always love you, and I'll always give myself to you. Oh, oh, oh. It's the Real Talk Family Show. Archie, I love you. Archie Redmond, so glad to see you here, and I hope you'll spread the word. I'm so glad you heard that, because there was about a week or so ago, I think we were supposed to get a love bomb, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. And, you know, there's a lot of negative stuff in this world, and there's a lot of people who live in the negative, and they're fine with it, but I refuse to be that guy. I'm going to put one thing out every single day I live, Archie, and it's going to be straight light and positivity to this universe for you guys to take in. And you may enjoy my invention here. I invented this, Archie. This is the BeatSeat. It's the first drum for guitar players. You could sit comfortably on. It's also the first drum for drummers. You could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. Check it out. Four different panels, 2 different snares. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. You can check it out at beatseat.rocks. The artist, her, h.e.r, is currently playing with one. Her drummer's one of our artists. And but I play it every day here on the show, so I'm glad you found us, Archie. I'm so glad you took that recommendation and came over. And if you happen to know anybody else who's this is the way I think about it. I've been shadow banned, Archie, since day 1. We're at day 670 in a row. I've been doing this every day for 670 days, and what I do is come out and put this out every time. Everybody here knows my philosophy. Whatever I did yesterday, no matter how good that show was, Archie, I'm going to take a hammer to it and put this show at a plateau I couldn't even think of reaching yesterday. And by the way, tomorrow I'm going to run this thing over with a freaking Bigfoot truck. And tomorrow is going to be like 10 steps ahead of tonight. I don't know how I keep doing it, but every day I come out with new content because of that. And we're going to laugh a lot in a minute, so don't go anywhere, my friend, okay? I'm going to play one more song for you, and then we're going to go through. Because I don't think you've had a chance to see any of my impressions yet. We're going to get into it, okay? Archie, you can't go anywhere. We're going to hang out. You got to have a good time. Yeah, we'll talk. Well, of course, you've got to have the Real Talk program. If you come here, we're going to have a good time, Archie. Well, of course we are. My Aunt Judy told me to come down here to Real Talk. Yeah, look, I've been a politician for 47 years. I just need 5 more to get one good thing done. Joe, stop falling asleep on camera. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Anyway, let me just play. I think we've had enough music, guys. I think we got to move on to the laughs now. What do you think? One more thing. We got to end it up on a positive here. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, 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 no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if it do, 'cause it's understood you ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. Well, I guess if you say so, I've got to pack my bags and go hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, 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 no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, yeah. Don't you come back no more. I think we have to have a little Ray Charles into the mix. What do you guys think? Oh, yes, listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't matter if it do, 'cause it's understood you ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. Well, I guess if you say so, I got to pack my bags and go hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, 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 no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Oh, listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. Oh, I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if it do. If it's understood, you ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. Well, I guess if you say so, I got to pack my bags and go hit the road, 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 hit the road. I said hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, 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 no. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. And I'm Casey Kasem. So music. We're good on music. Let me bring you some face swaps.
It's Hammerlin.
Hold on.
How are you?
Hold on. Where are you, Trumper?
Yeah, I'm just here.
Hold on a second. All right, so guys, let me play you today's face swap just so you have it. This is what I made right before the show. Check this out. Every day I make one. If you're new to the show, like Archie, if you're still here, my brother, I hope you're still here. Every day I make one of these right before the show. This is today's.
It's Amaral and Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail from a tarmac, it looks like. Let's head to Donald J. Trump.
Thank you very much for joining me here on the tarmac. I have to get going. So many rallies, so little time. And Sleeps Over Joe, I don't know if you've been watching him at all. It makes me want to, I get really upset when I watch him. Because everything he says is a lie. He keeps saying that I didn't do anything when the coronavirus became a problem. But nobody remembers. Look at all of the companies, all CNN, Fox, everybody was saying that it's not a big deal. Get back to living. Nancy Pelosi was down in downtown Chinatown. And Pelosi, she's telling everybody to come out to the restaurants. She said everything's fine. Coronavirus is going to be gone tomorrow. It's like the common cold. And then Cuomo put everybody into nursing homes. Look, I can't handle it if everybody on the Democrat side is stupid. But look, they told us worst case scenario, 2.5 million lives. And best case, 200,000. Well, we're a little over best case, so I'd say we did a pretty freaking good job as far as I'm concerned, considering the left started a race war, and we've been basically had riots in the streets since June. And, it was still basically just a touch over 200. Look, one life is too many, okay? One life. But we've had 200, and that was the best case scenario by fall. Well, we're in fall, we're just about best case scenario, so I'd say Trump did a pretty phenomenal friggin' job when you say worst case, 2.5, best case, 200,000. Look, I gotta get going now. The Real Talk show is starting. So I'll see you tomorrow with the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night. Winning big league.
Archie, I'm so glad, buddy. If you see, so the BeatSeat, I was showing you, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of this so you see what this thing is. Hold on, move my phone. So the BeatSeat is the first drum you could sit completely upright on it. So for you especially, because you play bass and you play guitar, this is ideal. I think you can agree with me. There's never been a comfortable seat for guitar players. You sit on some weird dinner chair or some weird bar stool. It's never comfortable. I designed the most comfortable seat. You don't even have to kick it. You just sit on it and play. It's perfect. It's easy. I sit totally upright. But when I designed this so I could kick it so I could play guitar, I inadvertently designed the first drum for percussion players to sit completely upright and play with their hands and feet as well. Think about that. Because I'm playing my guitar upright, I gave myself the opportunity to play with my feet. Now, if you're a drummer, you could play with your hands. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's called omnitone. Check out this. Listen to all these tones. So you can do stuff like... let me get something going here. You know what I'm saying? You can go crazy. All four appendages. It's never been possible to do that on one drum before. So you can order one on BeatSeat.rocks, and I actually build them still. I have a manufacturer to do more than 2 or 3 at a time, but when single orders come in, I build them myself. So they're personalized. I sign them for you. And they're hand-built, so they have that extra cool feature to them that they're hand-built by the inventor. Yeah, they're perfect Christmas gifts. We've been selling them since last year, so we sold some for last Christmas. I'm hoping to sell some for this Christmas as well, Thanksgiving coming up. I may offer, we do free shipping anyway, so you guys should check it out. And they're not super expensive. I mean, you'd be surprised. You can get a BeatSeat for $300. $300 for a hand-built drum. And I hand-build these things with I got a couple of, right behind this wall. No, the other way, right behind me. No, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Right behind this screen, actually, is my workshop. That's where I build BeatSeats. Guys, I literally do way too much. Trying to throw everything against the wall, right? BeatSeat inventor, Real Talk inventor. Not really inventor, but
It's Hammer.
there is only one Real Talk. The only reason I know that's true is because nobody's creating these FaceSwaps. Nobody invented the BeatSeat. And a lot of people can do impressions, but I don't know if everybody can do all the impressions. I do a lot of impressions. Archie, throw somebody out there. I'll do them for you. In fact, I'm going to play something here for Archie. Archie, this is an example of what I do, okay? This is episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show, and it's the 600th episode of my show, which was 70 days ago. Can't believe it's been 70 days, but it's day 600, episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Here we go. Good for a laugh. And about 14 or 15 voices coming at you.
It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of face swaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Poison, Sleeps Over Joe. You know, we're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleep sofas when you stop by Sleep Sofa Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the sleep sofa, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got. Number 2, it's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections.
Silence. Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Wait, let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets.
Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. Pocket dialed me last time, and I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got?
Yeah, I got one for you. It's Mark Pyre's 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie.
Yeah, I'll say hi.
600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations.
You know, I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program, but I zuck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and Mark Pyres, 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not Mark Pyres. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Poison. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish Mark Pyres a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now. So I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort, and I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an earpiece in. They're telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark, so I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the real talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark. It's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's gonna go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000, okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I gotta go, but happy 600, Mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine.
Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, MARKPIRES, Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days, crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row. I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, no. I did. I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one can stop the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? He touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trump could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want. You also may find some change in the cushions of the sleep sofa if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has, is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right. I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of real talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night.
Going to win big league. So, that's episode 22. I'm going to play some other things because I'm going to go walk the dog in a minute. Yeah, that's my life now. It's like 5 degrees out. Not really. It's cold, though. I want to play you guys Angry Joe Biden. Here we go. Episode 31. This is the final at the moment, Archie. This is the final at the moment. Actually, I think I have to play 30 for you because it's about Nancy Pelosi. We call her Nancy Pelosi because she's Pelosi, really. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We're headed to Donald Trump for episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my fellow Americans. I'm with you at episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're winning big league. And you know, I figure every 10 episodes we need to have at least one on Nancy Pelosi. She is poison, really. Everything she touches turns to poison. Look what she's doing with this stimulus thing. I mean, I want to get money to the American people. And Pelosi is just, she's the poisonous fruit, really. Oh, let's make Nancy Pelosi the Speaker of the House. Yeah, if you want to get nothing done. If you want to turn everything to Pelosi. Yeah, it's a good idea. Anyway, let's take a look. Did you see what happened on Wolf Blitzer? Yeah, she turned into a crazy person. I think her head was about to explode. Let's take a look.
As you know, there are Americans who are being evicted from their homes. They can't pay the rent. Many Americans are waiting in food lines for the first time in their lives. Can you look them in the eye, Madam Speaker, and explain why you don't want to accept the president's latest stimulus offer?
I can't wait to hear this one. We offered her like $1.8 trillion and she says no. It's because she doesn't want Trump to win big league. That's why. But look, the American people need to win. It's the people that need the win, not the Pelosi. Donald wins every day. I don't need to win on the stimulus check. I mean, really? I want the Americans to be able to buy groceries again, to go out to dinner, to maybe change the tires of the old Buick. They can't do it right now without that stimulus money. They need to be able to have dollar bills, y'all, if they are going to be able to survive.
We represent these people. I have for over 30 years represented my constituents.
Pelosi, you've represented yourself. You've represented the telltale signs of an alcoholic. You represented that you'd be a better choice for the Joker than Jared Leto.
I know what their needs are. I listen to them.
Let's be honest, Pelosi. Nobody wants to speak to you. You're just a Pelosi, seriously.
And their needs are not addressed in the president's proposal. So when you say to me, why don't you accept theirs? Why don't they accept ours?
Because yours is crap. Why do you think we had to rewrite it? The whole thing? Because you wanted to, fund the Democrat cities that are burning right now. They're trying to make the Trumper look bad, and then you want the taxpayers to now foot the bill? Really?
Our legislation is there to do three things primarily: to honor our workers.
Honor our workers? Pelosi, come on with the BS rhetoric. Are you kidding me? You're talking about $2.4 trillion. I want $1.8 trillion. With both of those trillions, you could afford to give each American more than $1,200. I mean, you're talking about $2,400 for 365 days of quarantine, essentially.
Honor our heroes. Our healthcare workers, our police and fire first responders, our teachers, our transportation, sanitation, food workers, the people who make our lives work.
Hold on a second, Poop Stack. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I'm hearing you just blubber all these different professions. I mean, what is that? That you didn't even answer the question. And you're making a huge deal out of another $400 billion. It's not even for the people. It's for your Democrat cities that are burning.
But
Mitch McConnell says let the states go bankrupt.
Excuse me for
let
interrupting,
the states go bankrupt.
Madam Speaker, but they really need the money right now.
Guys, check out Jack Napier. Are you kidding me? Where's her makeup? Makeup? If we could just throw on some white paint on her face, she could be Jack Nicholson's replacement. Really. We do Batman all over again. Pelosi did Gotham.
Even the members of your own caucus, Madam Speaker, want to accept this deal. $1.8 trillion. Congressman Ro Khanna, for example. But
wait a second.
She's having a friggin' meltdown right on CNN.
Quote Ro Khanna, a man you know well. I assume you admire him. He's a Democrat. And he just said this. He said, people in need can't wait until February. $1.8 trillion is significant and more than twice the Obama stimulus. Make a deal. Put the ball in McConnell court. So what do you say to Ro Khanna?
Watch Nancy Pelosi squirm, everybody. She keeps looking around like, wait, is this CNN? Let's see how Pelosi responds.
What I say to you is, I don't know why you're always an apologist, and many of your colleagues apologists for the Republican position.
Are you kidding me? We're talking about CNN. This is the Communist News Network. There's not one friend to Trump on the network. Really?
Just because the president wants to put a check with his name on it in the mail.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my signature before, Pelosi? It's phenomenal. Of course I should have it on every check because there's a twofold. You could have your bank deposit it by picture and then sell the check on eBay. You know my Trump signature's worth a couple K at least. You could buy some diapers, you could buy some milk from the store. Look, Trump's signature sells for $5,327 on eBay. Oh, I can see it on the front page of Milbert Hubbard's News. That's right, it's got a circulation of 17. Yeah, fake news would never cover that story.
That we should not be doing all we can to help people pay the rent, put food on the table, to enhance benefits, that they don't lose their jobs if they're state and local.
How the heck could you not get all of that done with $1.8 trillion? I'm not talking about a billion, people. I'm talking about $1 trillion, and you get through $1.8 trillion. It's $1 trillion plus $800 billion after. Do that math, sleepy poopy pants Biden.
But there are millions of Americans who have lost their jobs. They can't pay the rent. Their kids need the food.
That's right, and that's what we're trying to get done.
$1.8 trillion, and the president just tweeted, stimulus, go big or go home. He wants even more right now, so why not work out a deal with him, and don't let the perfect, as they say here in Washington, be the enemy of the good.
Wow, I guess I should like Wolf now. Yep, no, I think I love him.
Well, I will not let the wrong be the enemy of the right.
What's wrong with $1.8 trillion?
Take that, Nancy Poopies.
Wait, you know what? Do you have any idea what the difference is between the spending that they have in their bill and that we have in our bill?
Yeah, $400 billion. And you want to give it to Democrat cities that are rioting and letting police not be protected. So you could go pound sand, take your 1.8, or you're just a chooch, really.
I didn't come over here to have you. So you're the apologist for the Obama, excuse me.
Whoa, is that a Freudian slip we just witnessed? Does anybody else not find it interesting that when Nancy Pelosi is posed with an actual question, she can't even answer it? She starts saying, oh, I didn't come on this show to be questioned. I came on this show to bash Trump. You're not giving me the chance to.
God forbid.
Madam Speaker, I'm not an apologist. I'm asking you serious questions because so many people are in desperate need right now.
Are you kidding me? It's like watching Chris Wallace, me and Biden at the debates.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
When was the last time?
Let me respond to you.
Let me ask you, when was the last time, Madam Speaker, when was the last time you spoke with the president?
I can answer that one for you. Never? Pelosi's never called me. Are you kidding me? 'Cause she knows I would tell her how stupid she is, and I would tell her to get her 36 pounds out of the friggin' room. That's right, she's really a stinker. Yeah, no, I heard that she's been known to clear out the ladies' room. Yeah, but Pelosi does poop. Look, I can't say any more. It's classified. But I'll tell you, Nancy Pelosi, she's destroying the country. She keeps killing everything when she makes baked goods. And if you get to sit in a room with her, don't eat any of her food, okay? It's all poisoned. And you could die or get Montezuma's revenge. Both are very bad. So anyway, I gotta go, but I'll see you at the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Brian Bitney, thank you so much for your donation on PayPal. It's so unbelievable. You are awesome. I'm in here in the middle, and I see I got a little ding, and I see a donation came in from Brian Bitney. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And guys, we're just here, gotta get to a few things. I'm gonna apply you a few more things. We've been on for a couple hours. Archie! Yes! Archie is now a family member. So excited to have you, buddy. So excited. Thank you so much for the support. And let me play something else for my buddy Archie, new family member of the show. So this is what I was going to say. In order for you to understand how bad things are, you need to understand how bad things are, okay? And nobody lets us know how bad they are because it's fake news everywhere. I ended the Donald Trump show on this, and then I came back, and we've done more. But this was the original ending of the Donald Trump show. It's called Gaslighting an American Election. And it's episode 25. And I want to say hi to anybody I missed. Did I see Trish came? Trish is here. Trish, how are you? And check this out. Episode 25, Gaslighting an American Election.
Mark,
wait, that's not
how
it.
are you? Yep, I'm still here at the White House. They have me kind of grounded right now, really. Did you see today? Did you see the latest?
Here we
Nancy
go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me on the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're wrapping it up. People don't like all of the episodes on the sleepover. Look, let's be honest, he's such a bad candidate that they have to try to distract you with all kinds of fake news. Like the newest, did you see? We destroyed them with our RNC. Their numbers start going belly up. So now they're trying to spin the narrative. So wait, let me get this straight. The Trump supporters are the ones who are rioting in the streets? Why don't we take a look a little closer and see what's really going on?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
The sleep's over. You just failed the test.
My physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. My mental fitness.
Wow, tongue-tied, bumbling Biden. Welcome to the show.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
There she is, Nancy Pelosi. Oh, how is that hairdo? No mask, huh? Oh, but no one's above the law. But you, huh, Nancy Pelosi? Look, let's get the gaslighting going. Here we go.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
When did Glenn Beck turn into such a chooch? I know, it's not really him, but that squarehead sure looks like him.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Wait a minute, but didn't you say the Trumpers were the ones out on the streets? Who's lying now? Oliver and Cox?
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Well, it's called the First Amendment of the United States, Chris Quobover. You should probably read it sometime.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
Wow, super classy. You should do something about that face. You've got RBF, resting bee face. That's right.
When they go low, we kick.
See, behind closed doors, it's not when they go low, we go high. It's when they go low, we kick them. They've been kicking the hell out of the Trumpers since I came down the escalator, really.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
I mean, news reporters threatening violence. Guys, are you paying attention?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized up to the right.
Now this one's hilarious. Don Lemonhead. Are you kidding me? All of the rioting on the streets is your left-wing Antifa scumbags. Let's think about this logically. For the last 90 days, the press has been saying, oh, peaceful protests. They wouldn't have done that if it was for Trump.
Thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers.
Look, there's a gaslight right there. I never said all Mexicans were rapists and murderers. Just that they're sending a lot of them. Guess what, though? Sleepy said very similar things in 2006.
I'd like to punch him in the face.
Robert De Niro, the most overrated actor in the 20th century. I mean, look, I get it. The one character you played in Raging Bull, and you think, like, you could continue the same guy? Look, you're terrible in everything else. The same character over and over and over. Let's squint our eyes and talk the same. So I'm not really putting too much stock in Bobby De Niro.
I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
You see that? Sleeps Over Joe is the one who's behind all of the gaslighting. Sleeps Over, bumbling Biden. He wants to fight me behind the school. Look, let's go, Sleepy.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I just had to watch that again. Oh my goodness, he's such a marble-mouthed, muffin-headed bumbler. Sleeping on his sleep sofa, a little Joey futon.
Punch some people in the face!
I think that werewolf made Winona Ryder pee her pants. That's what it looked like there. Let's watch that again.
Punch some people in the face!
Yep, I think so. And also Matthew Modine. Looks like he's cast for the part of Val Kilmer.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
Well, ancient history would tell us that it was John Wilkes Booth. He shot my favorite president of all time, Abraham Lincoln. And of course, he was the first Republican, but most people don't know that. But I have to say, Johnny Depp, I used to like you when you played Jack Sparrow. Who knew you'd turn into a real-life scumbag pirate? Do you have scurvy?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Now, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Pensy, do we have this guy's information?
Yes, Mr. President. We have the location on one beaker from Sesame Street.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
Very clever. I see your husband is the ghost of Christmas past, so you got that going for you.
This way. That's it right there. Pull it up.
Remember this one? Somehow I still look better than Kathy.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Do you remember this when Madonna stood outside the White House right after I won? You guys have been doing this since day one.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
What the frig is wrong with this country?
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
This Maxine Waters, she's one of the worst of them all.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
This is when it got bad. Maxine Waters standing there, lighting the fire, telling, get in people's faces. Do you remember when that started happening? People having dinner and being yelled out of restaurants? Yeah, that was all them. But no, let's blame Trump somehow.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Are you kidding me? This is poison right here, right? She poisons everything. I offered $10 billion to the Postal Service, and she said no. They're the ones who are destroying America. The Democrat socialism is just communism, really. Talk to anybody who's dealt with people who are like, hey, socialism, and then 5 years later, it's a communist country. It's going to happen here under Sleeps Over Joe.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day.
For the record, this is the vice presidential candidate for the Democrat Party.
And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
They're not going to let up, and they should not. So wait, if they're your people, and they shouldn't and will not, how did they become my people?
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Look, I think I've made my point. That the people on the left are crap, really. And all they've done since the beginning of 16 is try to derail my presidency. And they're trying extra hard right now. And it's all because of this.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate. But that doesn't mean you could gaslight for the last 4 years, and that when your poll numbers are starting to drop, you just spin it and say, oh no, it's all Trump. The public can see through your lies. Look, this has been quite an experience having my own talk show, the Donald Trump Show. But every good thing comes to an end, so I guess this is it. Maybe we'll see you sometime in the future. It's Donald Trump, signing off.
So that's what we have there. Little action. So let's see. We've been out here for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Not sure how much longer we're going to kick it. Trinity, how are you? Good to see you. I'm on every single night, Archie. I've been live for 670 days in a row. I'll never leave you without a live program. I do between 2 and 6 hours every day. And it's all unscripted. It's all the moment happening in front of your eyes. And the celebrity impressions you hear, every face swap, everything I do here is in the moment. I create these crazy things and we just go with it, really. I'm going to give you another example of just something I've created here, and hopefully you enjoy this. This is just from the other day. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on, where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line.
Dr. Evil, Vladimir Putin is on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir. Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, with 10 days away from election, if Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call Xi? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President Xi. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President Xi. Oh, President Xi, it's Dr. Evil.
向大家送上新年的
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number two.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring him. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets.
Oh, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number one.
Russia 2021. It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
Sid, I appreciate it. I did do 2 shows today. I was live for about an hour. It was midday. I may do it tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it over the weekend. I have a few appointments. But I do need to build new clientele. And I think I'm going to continue to do that during the day to share some real estate knowledge. Jim, how are you, buddy? So good to see you. And I got to say, Wendy, she has power, guys. Wendy has power. How cool is that, Wendy? So happy for you. I know you've been out of it for a few days. World Debt Now. I'm so glad you continue to find new things within these FaceSwaps. I've done so many of them, so there's always something you're going to catch. Yeah, you know what? I am getting pretty tired, Sid, so I'm going to probably get a call this a night any moment now, but I do want to play one more thing. One more thing. Trump the day after the debate? What was this? Is this a call to me? I don't know. Maybe a call to me.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
how
Donald.
are you?
I'm good. How you doing? Hold on. Let me bring you in over here. This is Trump the day after the debate. Let's see what it is. Donald, you there? Donald.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
how are you?
What's going on, Donald? What's the word?
Good. Yep, I'm just here at the Oval. Did you watch the debates last night?
I did. What'd
you think?
I think you did a great job.
Yeah, I thought I destroyed the sleepy poopy pants. I mean, seriously, Mark. I'm here with the Joint Chiefs. I've got Mnuchin. We're talking to Bibi Netanyahu right now. Yeah, we're just going over the details. You know, peace in Israel.
Yeah, that's right, I heard.
You know, I was nominated for 3 Nobel Peace Prizes, Mark. Did you know that?
You know, I actually did know that.
I wasn't sure you would ever know because they don't talk about any of Trump's accomplishments.
That's true.
In the mainstream National Enquirer media.
That's so true. No, I look into you, though. I check out all the details.
No, I agree. I'm the greatest president ever.
Well,
I'm probably the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. That's right. Lincoln, Lepetamine, and Trump.
You mean from Blazing Saddles?
Winning big league, really. Look, I've got to go now, Mark. We're getting Netanyahu is on hold right now.
Netanyahu?
I think I hear him coming back, but I'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
next
Donald.
we'll talk.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
You have a good night. Don't tell me you have a good night. So that's what we do over here, buddy. Archie is new to the show. Oh, thank you so much, Archie. I'll tell you what, we need that. I'll tell you what happened, Archie. So for the first 316 days of the show, all I did was preach positivity. All I did was come out here for an hour to an hour and 20 minutes straight and just build energy and just be like, talk about how great you are. What you have within you is untapped. And if you locate that genius, that unique genius within you, you can do things you didn't believe were possible. And I would do that. I would talk about that. And then we move forward to where we are today, which is celebrity impressions. This is who I was prior. My comedic side, my young actor side. I was an actor when I was like 18 to 21. That side's coming out and it's becoming part of this variety program. This program is never meant to be about one thing. It's meant to be about the entire thing. If you cannot be the entirety of self for the people, then you are not real. And for me, the only thing that's real when we say the words real talk is transparencies. Every single second is unscripted. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to bring you the fire. I'm going to take every single piece of energy and power and light within me and share it with you. And all I could hope is that you take it and then you do something with it. Like you said, Arch, that you share it. Because here's what happened. when I was doing the positivity thing, the world was working on a game plan of division. Not just the United States, the world. This whole CV-19 was a plandemic set way before we were intending to know anything. And then you have the event 201 in New York City months before the release of this deadly virus. And this is the world we live in. So if you are a guy who decides to start a positivity and light program December 31st, 2018, and 2019 is already the year they're planning on destroying the world, you all of a sudden become an enemy of the state. So I've been shadow banned since day one, essentially. Maybe week one. The first week I was getting views. And then all of a sudden they went down to zero, like very, very few. And most people would quit. Most people would say, you know what, I'll just do it once a month, or I'll just show up occasionally. I just kept freaking going. One day somebody says to me, I don't want to say who, but somebody says to me, you can't go every day. Nobody wants to see you every day. And when I heard those words, they kind of hit me. And I said I could believe them, or I can believe what my heart tells me, which is that the world needs what I can do with my existence. It's something that I feel like is meant to be. I specifically stopped myself from doing stuff like this for a very long time. As a kid, I remember thinking I'm going to do something like this one day. And at the end of it, all I could say is I'm leading with my heart now. I'm going to keep driving towards this world I see in my mind that smiles more. A world I see in my mind that shuts off the negatube and joins me here on the positube, where we can make a difference. And the live music can bring us to a level, and the laughter brings us to a level, and the real talk brings us to a level. And combined, we take ourselves to a level we cannot find in the outside world. Here we are shielded by the light, my friends. We are shielded by the light of the universe. Nothing can penetrate that shield when we're here. And maybe you've seen this already, Archie. But what we get in this chat is love. What we give in this chat is love. So you can go to any platform and troll. There's trolls everywhere. Not here. My mods are awesome. My mods will lift you up. And if they see someone who's making the chat feel like crap, they're just going to kick them out. Because to me, I want the light to live. I don't want anybody feeling a pit in their stomach in my platform. And if that means somebody gets booted because they're being a jerk, maybe next time they'll learn that this isn't the platform for that. Here I ask you to dig deep and find something. And I want you to give something that that's vulnerable, that you're something that makes you feel vulnerable, that you just don't want to speak about typically. And here you're going to find the answers you need. You're going to find someone who's going to support you more than you've ever had support for yourself. And go with it. This is the essence of a family without having to deal with the negativity of that family. Like everybody has baggage in their lives. But here we leave it all at the door. When we come here to this chat, when we come here to this show, we leave everything from the day behind. And we put everything positive out there. One more thing. So, the motto of this show, Archie, and anybody else who's new, if you're new tonight, please let me know. The motto of this show is to effect a positive change one person at a time. It's one of my quotes. It's one of my first quotes for the show. I've been writing quotes since the beginning of this show, but that one, I believe that we're all intended to effect a positive change one person at a time on a daily basis. And that's not a greedy request for me to make of you. To effect a positive change one person at a time. This is the only reason why I was live for 608 days before Wages sent people my way through SIG. And SIG went out of his way to share that there's a guy who's going live for 2 to 4 hours a day to 4 people. And I'd play for 4 hours to 4 people, guys. Just like I'll play for 4 hours to you 31. The crazy thing is I would have played those 4 hours to 0. My mission, I believed, was a life mission of messages. And beyond my lifespan, somebody would come across those messages and they'd learn something, they'd find something. They'd connect to what I was meant to leave. I just didn't have an opportunity to meet anybody in my generation. I didn't have an opportunity to stand in front of people and I have questions come my way. One of the things I like to do here is just answer in real time, just like everything else. A question comes across and I want to answer. Because the universe provides if you connect to it and you have faith. That's the one thing I have here is total faith that the universe, that spirit that I connect to, is going to guide me to everything that I am meant to be. Now, life is tough because it's not designed for us to go and become what we're meant to be. It's designed for us to struggle through. It's designed for us to not be able to handle lightly. And with that in mind, it almost is designed impossibly for you to live in the moment. There's constant drama, there's back and forth pull, and you really don't know where anything's going to take you because we're always on the edge of a cliff. How do you live in the moment when you're on the edge of a cliff all the time? I think this is how we do it, is right here. We come here and we let time stop. We can do that together. So I just want you guys to understand that I will be here every day, delivering the message I'm meant to deliver. And all I ask is that if you find something that means something to you, if you find something that makes you feel alive, share it. If you come across a piece of content that makes you feel alive, share it. Tell me about it. I'll pull it and share it. I just don't have the time to go through 4 hours of content every day. I'm trying to sell real estate. Trinity, Red Door, Blue Pill, Hi-Ho, Kermit the Frog here. Thank you so much for the donation. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Doing the Lord's work is right, my friend. Here's the crazy thing, Archie. I want to say something. Connie, how are you? I want to say something about that. Because this is hard to say without offending people. That's why I have to choose my words very, very carefully. Because we're so divided as a society, because society decides to divide us into different categories, colors, different hierarchies, lower, whatever you want to say, they just divide the heck out of us. And they constantly tell us how different we are, to divide us, to make you feel less trusting of this race and of that race. And it's a weird thing because to me, what I can sense and what I feel within me is that we are all connected. We are all one. I jokingly say, but I kind of believe this may be a real thing, that we're 7 billion people, but we're one soul split into 7 billion. And because the soul of existence is literally every single thing, good and bad and different, that you could imagine, it makes sense. It makes sense that we are one soul split into 7 billion. And some of us get this quality, some of us get that quality. Man, 50,000 years ago when there were, 2 billion people, 2.5 million people, however many people were on the planet, we were one soul split into 2.5 million, whatever that number was. If we are energy and we just disperse and we become then we're absolutely going to control everything else. Holy cow, Trinity. Remember, cancer doesn't define you and nobody deserves it, or any illness. Yep, hugs to everyone needing love right now. Absolutely, Trinity. We love you so much, and keep your chin up, because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing, is staying positive, as you know. And I think it's hard to say. I'm reading a book right now my mentor gave me, and it's funny. It's not like I say mentor because I just look up to this man, you know? And it's funny. Sometimes when we're chatting, I actually feel like I'm providing just as much value as he is when we're speaking. But he's read so many books on this, on everything I do, everything I say, everything that comes out of me naturally, he's read. He's the one who told me there's nothing new, Mark. Everything's been said. It's just said a little differently. That's why I know everything that comes out of my mouth, although I didn't read it in a book, has been said before by somebody, a little bit different. But it's the same exact feeling, the same exact essence, the same exact message, because we all connect to something pure, the few of us that are able to. And the answers are always the same. The message is always the same. And so what I wanted to say about the Lord's work is that because we've divided everything, even religion. Religion divides us from being connected. Think about this. And this is where I realized man got in the way. All religion could connect on those basic tenements, whatever you want to call them. You got love, kindness. You've got love, kindness, and the idea of seeing people at their best, and it's all just positivity in my mind. These things, I think all the religions have in spades, and then all this other stuff is built in by man in order to control. And I just feel that, like I said, I'd love to sit down with a theologian. I'd love to have someone on my show to speak about it, because I have questions. And they'd probably be able to dispel a lot of my concerns and curiosities, really, to be honest with you. But I truly believe that the only way that this program becomes all-inclusive is if it's understood that the Lord's true intention is that we didn't have any specific religion. Is that we were all believing that if we love each other and we build each other up and we're kind and we're helpful, that we will find the light of the Lord. And it's not about smiting, and it's not about, and that's why I know man got involved and screwed everything up. You know, when they start saying stuff like, oh, if you don't follow me, you go to hell. Like, ugh, really? You really think that's what the Lord would believe? You really think that's what the purest spirit in the universe would be thinking to themselves? Well, if you don't, like, here's this weird response mechanism. Like, that sounds like a Donald Trump thing to do if you were like a fake news person saying Donald Trump's evil. Like, he's just going to just take a magnifying glass and he's going to burn you. Like, what? It's a weird thing. No, sorry. I think it's pure light. And you put yourself where you are. It's not the Lord that does that. It's not the spirit of the universe that puts you where someplace. You do that. You do it completely. We're stuck in this weird mental belief because we're human. We don't understand how it works. That, like, there's some guy sitting at a gate who's like, oh, you put yourself exactly where you're meant to go. You judge yourself at the end of it. The people around you that you lived with judge you. It's all encompassing. It's not about some fantasy person sitting in a room somewhere with like a book who says, yeah, well, on April 3rd, how did you treat the people in your life? How do they feel about you? And that's the thing, is you got to figure out how to provide value to people. You have to figure it out. That's all I can say. And now I'm rambling. 25 minutes of rambling when Sid told me to go take a nap. Like a sleep sofa. Love is the key to happiness. It sure is, Jim. DP said, Glennis back to blue. Vote red. America, we have to put that fire out. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Yep. D said, Mark, the greatest gift besides his son is freedom of choice. Dana, thank you so much. I love you guys. Listen, here's the thing I want you to understand as well. Like, freedom of choice is the most amazing thing. And I love this too, Archie. Like I tell people, I don't care what religion you are. I want you to show up. Like you could be Catholic, you could be Jewish, you could be Buddhist, Muslim. I don't care what religion, what your faith is, because we all connect as humans on that positivity plane right here. And the moment I start making it about a specific thing, like if I started talking about, something Christian or something Jewish or something Muslim, I automatically divide us from the rest of the world. So here we are going to totally build ourselves up with positivity, and everyone becomes one. This is non-denominational, but I'm speaking the same words that certain people have in history. I just can't say who they are, but I can tell you that the way, and this is something that Daniel said, the way that all these faiths are run is not how these people would have intended. These spirit people, these people who we consider so powerful. And there's no way. I think that the true message of the Lord, the true message of Jesus, of anybody, would be to bring every soul together, not to come after the Catholics, not to be the savior of the Christians and the Catholics. It's everybody. It's all or nothing. It's one of my first messages to you guys. Trinity, you are amazing, Trinity. Let's see. Trinity said, everyone laughed at a widow giving her lady mighty penny as an offering, and actually she was very blessed for giving all she had to serve others. Life is service, driven by the Holy Spirit. That is absolutely true. Thank you so much, Trinity. You are amazing. Thank you so much for the donation. We have to do something here because it's super late right now. It's 1:30 in the morning, but Trinity keeps donating to the show, and we need to give Trinity some love. We go from real talk to an appreciation song to Trinity. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hope Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, you're the best. I wish I had more energy right now, but honestly, I'm pretty beat. It's been a long day, 1:30 in the morning, 2.5 hour show. Plus, we did an hour earlier, so did about 3.5 hours. Frosty, how are you? I got to head over quickly to DLive, guys, and see my buddy Frost. Frosty, how you doing over there? And MJ and Wolfie, thank you for the donations over on DLive. Look, it's Delicious Live, they call it. And let's see. We actually have a fair amount inside this treasure chest. If anybody wants to, if you guys want to all jump over to DLive for a few minutes, I can drop this treasure chest if you guys want to see who wins. Let's see. Connie's in the house. Thank you so much, guys. You're awesome. No, I did not know that about Trinity. That would be really cool if we do like have her on one night to do like a duet. Let's see. I'm going to play you one more thing before I go. Thank you so much, bud. Appreciate it, Frosty. My DLive is, you know what? Guys, can you throw my DLive on for Archie? Hey, what's going on, Mary? Good to see you. We getting some love? Where's everybody's coming? Where's this love coming from? Guys, we can't go anywhere now that we have love. We've got more people. We've got 40 people on, so we're not going anywhere. I'll be here for the next 16 hours. Did Wages just send everybody over? I love Wages. My brother. Hold on a second. Let's just see. Did my brother Wages send you guys over here? Let's see. I love my brother Wages. I can't tell, but I'm so happy you guys are here. Wolfie's at the house. Hey, Catherine, how are you? So awesome to see you. And Enreefs and Daniel, my brother's here. All right, so guys, check this out. This is a little Trump rally from Georgia. Did you see this one? I'm going to show it to you.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. Let's head to Donald Trump at his rally in Georgia, and let's see what he has to say today. It's Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me here at the rally. You know, it's been a crazy week. Sleep Sofa Joe, his son Hunter. There's been emails and crack pipes. And look, we're going to be learning more about Sleepy Poopy Pants and the criminal wave. We call them the Biden crime wave. Look, they're going to have a show on Lifetime Network about the Bidens. And they'll never tell you. They'll never tell you the truth. Those fake news garbage reporters you have looking at you with my ahoy, ahoy, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. That's right, I'm like ahoy, like a ship captain. Look, it's fake news. Look, I can see you. You think you're hiding. I can see you. All the fake news outlets, they won't cover the Biden story. I swear I've never seen anything like this in the history of time. But you know what? We're going to win big league. We're going to win big league, and I will never let the fake news take our movement down. Look, I gotta get going. The Real Talk show is starting. Happy Saturday night. Melania and I will be out in the chat. Make sure you tune in, and I'll be on as Big Trumper 45 QAnon. 2020, 1984, up your butt. Pelosi 17. Baby, I can get somebody to actually, possibly toss me a softball question tonight on the Real Talk program. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go. We'll see if anybody's nice in the chat. You won't find anybody ripping your face off. They won't rip your face off. Your head won't explode when you're on the Real Talk program. Everybody's really nice. Anyway, Melania and I will be there. Have a good night. Melania's going to be there too. Jump for Trump 2020. Oh my goodness. Archie made it over to, okay, awesome. Archie's over on DLive as well, guys. He made it over. Planet X in the house. What's going on, brother? It's Scott. Good to see you, bud. I got to play something for Scotty. We're going to make Scott laugh. Okay, guys, this is a special one for Scott. Check this out. This one, guys, is episode 11 of the Donald Trump Show. This is called President G-Hole. I hope you enjoy it because he's a G-Hole, really. And you need to tell him if you ever see him in Jeddah.
Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. Donald J. Trump joins us to talk about President G.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on the next episode of the Donald Trump Show. I believe this is episode 11. Unbelievable. I think this episode has to be about President G-Hole. Look, I got a problem with the G-Hole. He's out there. delivering Fluhan all over the world. Everybody's blaming Trump, but the only person to blame is President G-Hole. But no matter what I say, they don't believe me. It's a weird world we're living in right now. It's either Trump or not Trump. Nobody's talking about the issues. What does Trump think about abortion? What does Biden think about? Well, let's be honest, Biden doesn't think about anything. But if he was to think about something, what would it be? Maybe, did I put underwear on this morning? Did I change my pants? Did I poop my pants? I don't know. These are maybe questions that Sleep Sofa Joe asks himself. But look, let's see if we have any clips for today. Do we have anything? Here we go.
世界卫生组织总干事先生
You guys couldn't get the subtitled version? I mean, what the hell? Where's my translator? God almighty. All right, I guess I'm going to have to respond and pretend I know what the hell he's talking about. Let's get back to it.
各位代表
Good day to you too, Giol.
首先
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was a good movie, but what does that have to do with anything?
我认为
No, that's close. It's Dufresne, Andy Dufresne. I think he's trying to say the character's name from Shawshank.
在人类抗击新冠肺炎疫情的关键时刻
I'm not really sure who Kwame Shakur is. It may be Tupac's son.
突发事件
Oh, it is. Well, I have one question for you, G-Hole. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell the world what was going on? We could have done something about it. You know we call you a G-Hole, right?
举行这次市委大会
Look, you brought it upon yourself. I can't control your actions, G. We only come up with nicknames for people based on their actions, and you've been a G-Hole. I'm sorry.
具有
You should be, Gio.
十分重要的意义
All right, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't understand him.
人类正在经历第二次世界大战结束以来
I'm not sure I appreciate your tone.
全球
What did you say to me?
新冠肺炎疫情突如其来
Okay, look, I need a translator. I can't freaking do this without a translator. I just can't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He keeps saying things. It sounds like he's insulting the Trumper.
最严重的
See? That's exactly what he's doing. He just said it. Ziyunda.
公共卫生
He said invasion. They invaded us with coronavirus.
现在已经波及
I'll tell you what, G-Hole, if you ever speak to me like that again, I'm gonna Trump you right in the face. Anyway, look, that's about enough for today's episode of the Donald Trump Show. Remember that President G is now President G-Hole. Sleep Sofa Joe is probably taking a nap right now. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump Show. Have a good night.
That's the G-Hole in action.
Look, he's a friggin' G-Hole. What do you want me to tell you? He dropped the Fluhan on the planet.
Randy's in the house, Della, and then I see Planet X, my brother. Planet X. All right. Your photos are unfreaking believable. And I mean, why isn't anybody talking about this? I mean, are you kidding me? That the connection between Planet X and the sun, that vortex thing, what the, are you kidding me? Like, that is insane. And I just want to let you know, like, how amazing that topic is to me, okay? I've always been the biggest fan of Dr. Zachariah Sitchin, and I saw a documentary on him. It wasn't even a documentary. It was some talk he gave at some library. I found this DVD, guys. This is a VHS tape printed to a white-faced DVD, thrown into some covered, like, printed cover, dropped in. There's ancient civilizations, ancient alien civilizations, and something else. Ancient civilizations, alien civilizations, and their meanings, or something like that. And in there, I heard for the first time that when you hear about, giants, and you hear about, what are they called? I can't even think about it right now. It's too late. But when you think of somebody tell me what they say the giants are. They're not giants. They're people from the sky. Anyway, the other thing that I loved about Sitchin is he explained that some of these tablets they found explained the Earth to be the 7th planet. And I'm like, well, the only way you'd be the 7th planet is if you were coming from outside in. I was like, that guy blew my mind. Oh, he was so awesome. And then he said they have so many. See, there's like 5 people in the world that could read ancient Sumerian. He was like one of them, and he's gone. So what the hell happens? The Anunnaki. Yeah, so he said, everybody's like, the Anunnaki are these giants. No, the Anunnaki were just spirits. They came from a different planet here. It's us. It's us. Like the Anunnaki walk among us today. They just don't know how they are. They have no idea that they came from there. And they possess something, and they look just like us. They're the same as us. They're intertwined within us. And maybe they're doing something without even knowing it. Maybe they're the ones that are keeping this all together. I don't know. It's a crazy world we live in. I did hear something recently about that, and that's the reason I'm walking into that direction. Is that they're still here. They didn't leave. It's a good piece of fake news. Everyone says, well, it's only if they were giant 23-foot people, then we'd know. That's the Anunnaki right there. It's that 23-foot dude. No, it's the 6-foot dude who looks like you. Kind of crazy. But this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Scott, I just want to know seriously, when is mainstream, you said this too, I saw in your post, like when is mainstream science going to start reviewing this data? You cannot look at the photo and say that that's like a glitch in you have it in different. Okay, because this is newer to me, Scott. Tell me, how long has it been sitting around the sun like that? Like, does it orbit just the sun like constantly? Like, what is this? What do we know about this? Sure, it's not a moon or something for the sun? Like, I think this is stupid, but I know it sounds dumb. But how long has this thing been there in that? Is it coming towards us? I know the whole thing that I had heard from Sitchin was that it was a 3,400 year trajectory around, I guess what you call that, phase around the Earth, around the sun. It takes 3,400 years for it to do one cycle. Is that true? The sun captured it around 2007. So those pictures that you're looking through right now, is that from 2007, all those photos? Or are those recent? Because that is something. It orbits the sun now every 28 days. Are you freaking kidding me? All right, so is it stuck on this 28 days, so it's never going to get out of that orbit, right? It's not going to come on that path that Sitchin thought it would, where it would just be 3,400 years later, it shows up right near close enough to Earth for us to actually have a connection. Be pretty cool. It's here to stay. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. The Earth is flat. Sid. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. So listen, I'm going to play you guys a face swap here. Let's get some laughing in. You saw episode 11. Let me play you one that I get a kick out of here. Let's see. Did I play you Angry Joe yet? I don't think I played you Angry Joe. This was the final episode of Donald Trump Show. I just did this the other day. It's called Angry Joe Biden. Check out this foolio. It just makes me laugh.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump for episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me at episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're getting back to Sleepy Poopy Pants. He's on the road, he's trying to rally. Look, we're going to open up that 8-megabyte hard drive in Joe's head and see what's in there. Probably a lot of zeros. Not really many ones, but anyway, let's get to it.
My grandpa was named Ambrose Finnegan.
Sleep's over. Is that your grandpop who came over on the Mayflower? Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was the one who came when the British were coming. Oh, my bad. My bad, Sleeper.
We're going to make sure you keep your prescriptions.
What are you talking about, Joe? You know there's an expiration date on all prescriptions. You want to have people keep them now? I mean, that just sounds silly to me. You know I'm the first president to lower prices of prescription medication, right? You know that, don't you, sleepyhead? I guess not. Let's see what else you have to say.
To send every single person qualified to community college free.
Are you freaking kidding me? Joe, I'm not sure what community college is, but if you're saying community college, you were saying that everybody would be able to go to college, and they would all be free. See, it's backtrack Biden all over the place. Wait until next one. It's like, well, maybe just one community college, St. Copious Community College of Phoenix. I don't know.
He said it is what it is. Well, it is what it is because he is who he is. He is who he is.
Well, Joe, you're right. I am who I am, and he is who he is. What did you freaking say? He is who he is? I don't even know. Sounds like you're having trouble speaking English. You know that's our language here in America, right?
Donald Trump's presidency. Guess what?
Well, I can't wait for the teleprompter to move so we can hear what he has to say.
You know.
Any moment now.
I've dealt with guys like Trump my whole life. So have you.
Jeez, Sleepy's a little angry. Did Joe wake up on the wrong side of the sleep sofa or what? You can see the switch over when Sleepy Poopy realizes that the teleprompter's not working and he has to start thinking again. He's like, wait, I haven't done that since 74.
I read that if I got elected president.
You know, my Aunt Judy, the facts are they, Joe? I'm not sure if you know what the word facts means, really.
Barack and I worked hard to earn and win your votes in 2008 and 2012. And I tell you what, it wasn't, I thought it was great to see him again out on the trail for me, quite frankly.
Is this not the worst politician you've ever seen in your life? He's reading a teleprompter, and he thinks he has to go one way, and he realizes that it's not a negative, it's a positive. And he's like, oh, it was really great to see him.
Donald Trump thinks health care.
That's the first thing true that Joey Futon has said today. Donald cares. That's right. I'm here to care for every American citizen. And if you're not American, then I really don't care at all.
Billionaires in America made another $600 billion. Actually, it's $700 billion.
Are you sure about those figures, Sleepy Poo? Because you've been getting a lot of donations from billionaires, and I didn't make any more billions. In fact, I lost billions being the president. But look, we'll spin the narrative however we want, right, Pooper?
Which gets me to the last part of this election.
God, I hope so. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much more I could take of this sleep sofa. Just go back to napping on your Joey futon. I mean, seriously. Or go play golf. You can forget where you are, how many shots you've got on the hall. That's okay. I'll let you win even if you want. Or you may actually be spending some time in Guantanamo Bay. Just saying.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. True international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. China.
Sounds like a bumbling Biden remix coming our way tomorrow. Looking forward to that.
Some people voted for Donald Trump. They believe they weren't seen or being respected or heard.
Are you freaking kidding me? Sleep's over. The only reason I'm president right now is because you and Barack and all of the others were not doing their jobs. You're just milking the system and robbing everybody. I mean, look at you, case in point. Everybody's bought and paid for already. By Russia, by China, by the Ukraine. But no, let's talk about how people voted for Trump because they weren't feeling listened to. That's right. And I'm listening. My ears are wide open. I'm going to continue to win big league. And we're going to have the most amazing 2021 ever. Just telling you, vaccines are on the way, therapeutics, and big league is the word for 2021. Let's get with it, people. Trump, 4 more years, draining the friggin' swamp. And I'll see you next time on Donald Trump Show.
Douglas, sorry to see you go, buddy. I totally get it. You know, it gets to a time where there's so much negativity, you don't even want to turn the TV on. That's why I stopped doing it in 2018. And I guess you just got to your end maybe about now or a couple days ago or maybe even before. I don't know. But I appreciate you stopping by for a minute. It's not always this. I mean, I do impressions of everybody. So if you wanted to see something else, I'm happy to do that. If you stuck around for a little longer, I could play some other things that aren't politically based. But I've done a lot of FaceSwaps politically based because that is the topic. The world right now is based on this garbage that we're living in. So that's what I work with. And, you know, from time to time, you come across somebody who's sick of seeing all of that. And I'm kind of sick of it myself. I can't wait for this to be over. I just hope it goes in the direction I hope it goes. And it's not. It'd be very bad to go the other way. I'm just saying, people. I'm trying to find okay, here we go. Let me find you one that's not politically motivated. If I can get to the desktop here. Here we go. What do we got here? Let's find something that doesn't have Trump in it. I'm not sure if he's still on here, but I'm going to play you something that you may like, maybe you won't. I don't friggin' know, to be honest with you. But we're winning big league. Here we go.
January 11th, 2020. A small village in China called Wuhan. There's an outbreak of epic proportions. Was it SARS? The Spanish flu? No. All this and more. The next Unsolved Mystery. Update. March 11th, 2020. The sky is falling. Everyone's freaking out. Trying to find a cure to coronavirus. Is it the end of humanity? Or will we make it through? Find out on the next Unsolved Mysteries. Update. May 11th, 2020. The Fluhan is taking over the world. Will the United States hold President Xi?
Well, no, I can't. I'm going to get in trouble for playing that one. When the video comes on, I get slammed by whoever owns Unsolved Mysteries video. So I can't play it. I got lots of videos where I did like him ripping Biden apart and ripping Trump. Oh, that was too long. I think that was more than 7 seconds. So it's going to destroy me. You like the Cheech and Chong? Oh my goodness. It was okay. I didn't really do it that well, but I can always try. Spell Soros backwards. Interesting, Hot Ridley. Very, very interesting. Trinity, thank you so much for your donation. So you are amazing, and I really hope that you feel better and keeping your head up. Why am I losing frames? Wow. It's the weirdest thing when that happens so late. You got to figure there's not many people streaming right now. But apparently they are. All right, let me play you something here that I think you'll get a kick out of. How about this? Where are you? All right, this is just my own little thing. All right, when they wanted to defund the police, I had a better idea. This is it.
Hammerl and Jameson in the studio ripping the lid off. Donald J. Trump putting together an elite task force of special operatives.
Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you so much. I'm here to talk about police reform. Of course, it's the hot topic subject out there, besides the race war, of course. But I thought what we should do is reform the police departments. And we're hiring some heavy hitters to help us on the streets. A couple that you may not know about. As you've heard of Cobra, no doubt. Sylvester Stallone. He'll be coming out of retirement to play Cobra in the United States Police Force. We need to have all kinds of superheroes that are great police, like Dean Cain. Thinking about calling Dean Cain. He played Superman once as well. And also Steven Seagal will be coming out of retirement, taking his ponytail out and pushing people and flipping them over with his Steven Seagalness. And look, I'm thinking about also calling in Chuck Norris because, as you know, he was Walker, Texas Ranger. If we could use Walker, Texas Ranger to maybe help us save the police departments. So we're thinking maybe, I know we had a problem, but I'm thinking about calling up Arnold Schwarzenegger, kindergarten cop. That's right. He is a very, very gentle police officer. Also, we're hiring Peter Weller. That's right, RoboCop. We figure maybe we could get RoboCop out there to start fielding some criminal activity. He doesn't see color. RoboCop does not see color. He sees crime. So I'm thinking about bringing RoboCop on and making lots of RoboCops. Look, it's 2020. Why don't we have RoboCop 2020? Peter Weller edition. I already called him. I already called Peter Weller.
You called Weller?
Yeah, that's right. RoboCop. No racism here. It's RoboCop. He sees crime.
RoboCop sees crimes. Guys, RoboCop sees crime. The chest is being opened in 23 seconds on DLive. Don't miss it. Wages, love you, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for bringing the family over again. Walker, Texas Ranger, right? Isn't that hilarious? Guys, it's crazy. You come down, well, death. All right. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to the family. Guys, this is our family. We come here to connect every day. I've been here for 670 days in a row. I'm just glad you're with me. Let's continue to drive towards the light together. I think I'm over the frame dropping. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to play one more clip for you at least. We got 45 people on right now. It's very hard for me to go off the air. So what I'm going to do for you is play a really, really great episode, and we'll see where you are at the end of it. This is the first debate with Donald Trump, with Sleepy Poopy Pants Biden, and Chris Wallace. Here we go. Hope you enjoy it.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio, but let's head to Donald Trump's show for the first presidential debate. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you for joining me on the 27th episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, it's the official, real talk presidential debate between me and Sleeps Over Joe Biden. Yeah, you guys are looking forward to it, I know. You can't wait to see the Trumper demolish him. I can't either, but you're going to be surprised. Yeah, all of you, you think it's going to be easy, right? It's not so easy. Watch, I'm going to show you especially, because I know you had his special goggles that he was wearing. But anyway, look, it's the first debate, and as always, not fair for the Trumper. But let's get into it. Here we go.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 presidential debates. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm with Fox News. Tonight I'll be the moderator, and we will be asking President Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden, former vice president, a select set of questions. And you, the people, will get to make the judgment on who is equipped to be the president of the United States. Neither have gotten the questions, except for Joe Biden. There are no listening devices, and Joe Biden does not have a pair of contact lenses that are acting like teleprompters. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden.
How you doing, man? How are you? I'm well.
Mr. President, I want to start this off light. Why are you such a xenophobe and racist?
Always with the softballs, huh, Chris? Love it. Look, I've been here for 47 months, and I've never gotten a straight question from you, really. I mean, seriously, do you want to just, throw money at Biden now? Honestly, what I could tell you is this, Chris. I put a bounty out there, $1 million, which is kind of like nothing to me, to anybody who could prove that I'm a racist or xenophobe, because all I've ever done is care for all of the people on the planet. What's the sleep sofa's excuse with the crime bill, huh?
Well, we'll get to that, Mr. President, but my next question is for the Vice President. Mr. Vice President, what kind of car do you drive?
Well, I drive a Cobra, man. That's right, my Aunt Judy told me, look, only cool guys named Joe drive Cobras. So look, I get the sunroof down, I put down the top, and I keep going. Sometimes Joe and I go for a long ride in the woods together. And look, my Aunt Judy said that it's all about the car you drive.
You ask me a question,
What?
and you
Can you?
ask him that question,
I can't believe it. I'm trying to. I got 2 minutes, I thought. I'm not allowed to speak. Hey, why don't you shut up there, you clown? Unbelievable.
You're a clown.
Everything I'm trying to do, he's stepping all over it.
You gotta
Mr.
be
President,
kidding me.
Mr. President, your team agreed to 2 uninterrupted minutes, and you can't seem to follow the rules. Mr. President, how did you bumble the coronavirus so royally?
You've got to be freaking kidding me. The questions I'm getting. You ask him what kind of car he's driving?
Yeah, my Aunt
I've been
Judy
trying
told me
to.
about that car. I've been driving it since
Are you
I was
kidding me?
17
This
years
guy's
old.
trying to make
Sitting on
noise in
the
my
side
ear
of the
now.
No problems from my perspective.
You're putting it up on the tee for him, and he's knocking it out of the park. And then you're asking me oh, could you tell us about Tenochtitlan? Look, I can't tell you about Tenochtitlan, okay? I probably could. I have total recall. Not like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I don't really like Arnold. He's not really much of a Terminator, really.
They say I have a problem with my mind. Look what he's talking about now.
I'll tell you what, Sleeps Over, Joe. Terminator was a great movie, but I'm going to terminate you. That's right. I'm going to take you down in the square. I'm going to invite President Xi-Hole to watch me dismember you, really. And look, when he goes back to Tiananmen Square to share the news with all of his people, they'll say Donald J. Trump is amazing. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like this before. There's never been anybody like me, really.
Well, President Trump, just to follow up on that, why did you not denounce the white supremacists? And why are we continued to see racism in the streets?
See, this is the crap I'm talking about. They gang up on me. I mean, Chris Wallace is working for the Biden campaign. Look, there's very few white supremacists out there, but like I said, stand down, people. At least stand by for a little while, because we need to stop the Antifa scum. But of course, look at the sleep sofa over there. He's trying to blame me for Antifa. Let's just be very clear. If these people were my people, the press never would have said that they were peaceful protests. They would have been like, oh, Trump bad. Look, rioting in the streets, they're killing and murdering and all kinds of bad things. But no, it was like, oh, look, they're making flower pots and look, they're kissing each other. And with coronavirus, too, no masks, no spread there. It was all Trump rallies, really, but not the spread from the rioting, from Joe Biden's campaign. And look, did you see gaslighting an American election? I mean, it's all right there, people.
So why don't you condemn the Antifa and the white supremacy?
Mr. Vice President, you've been a successful senator for 47 years and a vice president for 8 years, and a great vice president at that. What would you do to continue that legacy as president?
Look, you got that one right. My Aunt Judy told me that we should try to put our heads down and do what Rap Rock did.
Did he just call Barack?
She said, look, if they don't vote for me, then they ain't black. So we're trying to get that out into the communities.
We'll gloss right over that one.
So no retort? No retort from you. He says, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, and you're not even going to respond, Chris Wallace?
Well, I'm not really sure what the problem is with that statement, Mr. President.
Look, you guys could clearly see that they have it for Trump. And we didn't even get it to talk about all of the good things that we've done for the country. Because Chris Wallace decided to become Joe Biden's #1 fan, really. Anyway, I've got to go, but I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
So, guys, that's the first of 2. I actually did 2. I'll play the other one for you. It looks like we're dropping off. It is getting late. Everybody's kind of getting ready for bed. It is 2:06 in the morning here. I'm on the East Coast. But I'm going to play you this second part of the debates. This is part 2, Chris Wallace interviewing Donald Trump and Joe Biden, basically just giving the screws to Donald Trump. Here we go with the second part. My favorite is the last question asked of Donald Trump. Check this out.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studios. We head to Donald Trump for episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me at episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we continue delving in on the first debate. Some of the outtakes that you didn't see on the live performance. You know it was taped prior, right? There's a lot of footage that's going to come out in the coming days on Real Talk. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here.
Our first question of the day goes to Vice President Biden. How do you keep so calm and collected during the pandemic?
Lots of naps.
Mr. President,
really.
Please stop interrupting.
Well, look, my Aunt Judy told me that I could get through this complete debate without falling asleep on camera. I think she's right. But look, but this guy, I can't get a word in edgewise here. He continues to. I'm telling you, my Aunt Judy said that we gave him almost 4 years. I only have 47. I need 4 more to get the job done.
Are you serious? He says he's going to do that? Sleepy. Sleepy. Wake up. Holy cow. It's like, are you even hear the words coming out of your mouth? The questions you're getting are so simple.
What?
She won't even
Aunt
answer
Judy
a question, really.
What are you
but that is
about, Donald?
Would you let me speak?
This is crazy.
Joe. Sleepy.
Yeah, what?
Sleepy, be quiet while I'm speaking, okay? You're being very rude right now, okay? Look, what's important to understand is that Trump always wins, okay?
Yeah, well, my Aunt Judy says...
Now, hold on a second, Joe. Wait, you be quiet, Sleep Sofa Joe. I have more to say, okay? You can't just go grandiose and pretend like you did anything in your entire career. I mean, let's talk about Hunter. Where's Hunter, huh, Joe?
He's hiding in
he
my
got
basement.
$3.2 million from the Russian mayor's wife.
My Aunt Judy looked
Now,
into.
yeah, you say that it was fake news, but who's the fake news? Is it the mainstream media? Is it fake news? I think they're the only ones who don't want to report the truth, Joe.
It's not
which
true.
is that you are in bed with the Russians and the Chinese.
It's not true.
Look, you can't beat Trump, you can't buy Trump, but you could sure buy Biden. I've seen it done. They're buying Biden left and right for 47 years. They actually call you Baby Biden in Ukraine because the way you handle yourself is kind of like a baby.
Gentlemen, we're going to stop the bickering and we're going to move forward with the next question. Mr. Vice President, what is your favorite thing to do on a day off?
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Mr. President, if you can't control your outbursts,
talking about
we're going to have
days.
to pause
Every
the
day's
show.
a vacation day for Sleepy.
It's unbelievable. Can't even get a complete sentence in without being completely jumped on by the President of the United States. Oh, what do I do on my days off? It's a good question, Chris. I like to nap. I like to put plenty of naps in my schedule. Every 15 minutes on the hour, you'll find me napping on my Joey futon. That's right. If not there, it's going to be on my Sleep Sofa Joe.
Joe, are you kidding me? How could you nap when you're going to be president? You're not going to be able to nap anymore, Joe. You're going to have to actually do some work. I know that's not something you're used to doing, Napper. Look, you know we call you DJ Sleep Sofa, right? Sometimes it's MC Napper. But really, you're really kind of just funny. I really laugh at you most times because you could never do the job that I did, Sleep Sofa Joe. I've been winning big league, the things we did against Chadda. Look, Sleepy, let me tell you one thing you don't know, okay? I'm going to point at you and tell you about me. I did a lot of great things this last 4 years. But I'm pretty certain that you've done nothing in your entire career.
Final question of the evening.
Wait, I don't get the same question about what I do on a day off?
No, I have a better question for you, Mr. President.
That's because Donald doesn't take any days off, Chris Wallace. That's why you didn't ask that to me. You could have asked how many hours a year do you sleep, and it'd probably be under the amount of naps that Sleep Sofa Joe takes in a month. But look, that's just what you do when you're a winner. Not a sleepy loser like Joe Bumbling Biden in his Joey futon.
Look, I've had enough of this. My Aunt Judy told me I should put my foot down, and I think I'm about to do it now. I want to just win this election because we need to get back to what's right, which is us taking everything from the American people. We're going to get back to big government and people getting less.
That's the first honest thing you've said today, Joe. Seriously, you want to take instead of give. I want everybody to do well. Look, Sleepy, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me you want to make government bigger and people make less, take home less? Really, that's a good idea for bringing back the economy, bonehead McGillicuddy Biden.
Mr. President, a train leaves Chicago at 3:15 p.m., and one leaves Los Angeles at 12:17 in the evening.
You gotta be freaking
How much
kidding.
gas... Mr. President, let me finish my question, please, sir. Sir, let me finish my question while I'm trying to get the full question out for you, sir. Sir, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, let me finish my... Okay, yeah. So, how much gasoline would it use in the trip?
I have no idea. This is not a math competition, Chris Wallace, okay? So...
See, he won't answer it because he can't answer it. My Aunt Judy told me he was bad at math.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? I mean, you want me to put numbers together here on the stage?
Well, if you can't do it, okay.
I mean, you asked Biden what he does on vacation days. You asked him what his car... What kind of car? I have a lot of cars, Chris Wallace.
It's basically a question my 5-year-old niece answered last week.
So why don't you ask Sleep Sofa Joe to do it then?
No, not necessary.
No, I got this one, Chuck. It's 6.
Mr. Vice President, it's Chris.
Oh, I was just kidding.
What is Joey Futon talking about? 6? What the hell is 6 feet? I don't know, maybe 6 days for him to travel there in his horse and carriage. I don't know. Anyway, look, I can't answer a hypothetical about 2 different vehicles living at 2 different points in time. And look, maybe one of them's a Ferrari, the other one's like a Datsun. How am I supposed to tell which one uses more miles per gallon? Really, it's a stacked question, Chris Wallace. You know it. Look, this is what we've got, people. The mainstream fake news National Enquirer is trying to suppress the Trumper. They're trying to push a sleep sofa into the White House. I'm pretty sure he had contact lenses with a teleprompter system inside so he could have someone type in dialogue. The only time he could speak is with the teleprompter. So, look, anyway, that's episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
So, guys, I'm gonna put you guys to the test here, okay? I'm about to play you something. I'm about to play you something that's gonna blow your mind, okay? The reason it's gonna blow your mind is because you may not have known what I'm about to drop on you, okay? If only a real debate with a real moderator. You know what, ER? Fine. You asked for it. You wanted a real debate with a real moderator. ER asked for it, guys. Just remember. It was ER. It was all ER that asked for it. Donald, are you there?
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Donald.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Look, I just got some information that you're going to stop the Trump Show?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well,
the only reason people watch your program is because of the Donald. Look,
Donald.
There's only one Trumper, and I'm here. I'm going to stay 4 more years. Look, we're going to beat the sleep sofa.
You gotta win.
But
first.
I just don't know why you're stopping.
Well, it's kind of affecting
It's like
things.
2020 is the year where vulgarity no longer was the line. It is really about whether it's Trump material.
Isn't it crazy?
I can't believe it, really. It used to be
nuts.
like F-bombs. Now it's Trump. Ooh, we've got to censor that one.
And I don't even swear. Look, do you mind if I get Sleep Sofa on for a debate
Look,
with
if you want to bring Sleep Sofa Joe on the program to debate me, I'm fine with that, Mark.
You don't mind?
All you have to do is somehow get him out of his basement. You know he's a groundhog, right?
I know, but he's on hold right now.
Oh, I didn't know you already had him on the line. I'll hold.
Sleepy.
Well, hi, Mark.
Hey.
It's Joe Sleepy, Joe Biden. Well, it's actually just Joe Biden. My
How you
Aunt
doing?
Judy told me that I should go by Joe. So we call me Simple Joe.
Yeah, we do.
Sometimes we call me Poop in the Pants Joe.
I call you
But I
that.
understand you got Donald Trump on tonight.
Yeah, I do.
We're going to have a little debate.
You good for that?
I'm ready.
Hey, Donald.
Sleepy, open your eyes, Sleepy. Right now you have them closed. Open them.
Donald.
Right now you're looking. I don't even know why you're looking there. We're over here in front of you. You can flap your eyes. Could you do like a bird or something? Open your eyes. We're right here. Sleeps over Joe.
Yeah, I hear you over there, Donald. You're lucky I don't come over and knock your block off.
Whoa.
Something my wife, Joe Biden, wouldn't allow.
Did he say Joe?
Look, Sleep Sofa, I get it. You don't want to upset your husband, Joe Biden. I don't want to upset my wife, Melania, but I get where... Well, no, I really don't understand how you're married to yourself. But anyway...
I said I'm Jill Biden's husband.
No, you didn't. Look, every time you do something stupid, you just say it's a joke. I don't get it, Sleepy. Why don't you just not do stupid things? I'm asking for a friend.
You know, Donald, I could think of a couple stupid things that you've done.
Like what?
Like let's shoot people up with antiseptic. It will be open by Easter.
Well,
I just don't like how you're handling your campaign, to be honest. You get up and you blame all of your left-wing protests on the right wing. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't at all.
It's your fake news media that's been saying peaceful protests. If it was a Trump thing, believe me, they would not have been saying peaceful protests.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I've been saying.
Well, you stay out of this, Mark.
Whoa.
Look, Sleepy, I'm sorry for coming up with the nickname Sleep Sofa Joe. And also for bumbling Biden. I mean, they're accurate. I know. That's why I made them up. They come up from the surface of the earth. And Trump just tells the world it's just something that I have a gift, really.
He does.
Anyway, look, Joe, I'm sorry. And when I demolish you in the square, I just want you to be prepared that when your arms are sent to the different parts of the planet to be buried and sacrificed to the wolves,
effigy or something?
That is just kind of par for the course, and I will mark down a birdie.
What, is it golf reference?
He's talking about golf again.
Yeah, it sounds
He's
like
not thinking about fixing the problems in America. He's thinking about his golf score.
Sounds like it's
This is our president of the United States.
Yeah, I know.
That's why we need to get me in there.
What?
I only had 44 years originally. Not enough time to get anything done.
Sleep Sofa, do you know how lucky you are to go 44 years keeping the same job while being mediocre?
Oh,
it's kind of phenomenal, really.
What'd you do, build a couple skyscrapers?
I made a couple billion with my time. Anyway, look, Mark, thank you so much for allowing me to debate Sleep Sofa Joe, the bumbling Biden, in his Joey futon.
It's my pleasure.
And Sleep Sofa, I can't wait to make it official on CNN, Fox News, whatever.
If we do this debate, I'm gonna beat you in the head with my lightning quick responses.
What?
With your lightning quick ability to nap.
Accurate.
Really.
Why don't you shut up there, Donald?
Whoa.
You know we call you the Orange Kim Jong-un, right?
Well, racist much, Sleep Sofa Joe?
Sounds like it.
Look, sure you want to some sort of dictator who's got, instead of orange skin, he's got a different color skin. I see what you did there.
Weird,
Look,
right?
you could say what you want, Sleepy, but you had 44 years. I've had 3.5. And we're winning big league.
Look, Donald, barring me getting COVID-19, I can't wait for this debate.
Well, guys, it's actually Donald who got COVID, and you guys canceled the second debate.
Mark, I'm sad you're not doing the Trump show anymore.
Yeah, I
I
had
still
to call
don't
it quits.
understand.
Well,
because it's so one-sided, you bozo. Well, we're gonna get into this next time. I'm going to take a nap. Sleep Sofa Joe.
Sleepy.
Out.
See you, buddy.
Yes, I think that's about enough for me too, Mark. I've got to get up early tomorrow. Melania's probably sitting on my gold toilet right now, and you know I don't like it when she poops on my gold toilet.
No, you don't.
Anyway, look, I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk.
All right, Donald. So there you go. You wanted to see a real debate with a real moderator. I did that like 2 months before the actual debate. Oh, come on, man. Look, my Aunt Judy told me that I should say, come on, man. It'll make me feel like I'm cool. Be the guy you could have a beer with. Look, my Aunt Judy told me I should come out there and I should pretend I don't know how to speak without a teleprompter. So I've been doing a 100 on that one. I got an A++ on not knowing how to speak without a teleprompter. Look, my Aunt Judy told me, if you don't know what to say, just look at the friggin' big screen in front of you and the words that are going up like this. And then read those. And if you do that, you're gonna win. Especially if you put a flag behind you. And you say words like, I'll give you free college. And you're gonna have no free health care. And we're gonna give everybody jobs. Everybody's gonna have more money. You have a minimum wage gonna be $74 an hour. My Aunt Judy told me. Now, we're also going to we're going to lift China up. We're going to lift up China. We need to lift them up. We need to help them. We should be helping China right now. They're not our adversary. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? They're not. What? Come on, man. My son Hunter? What? Come on, man. He was qualified for that $1.5 billion worth of securities. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? My son, $183,000 a month for Burisma? Come on, man. You know he did all the right things on that board. Well, come on. What do you think? They needed a crackhead on the board for perspective. Need to see what a crackhead thinks about different things of the oil industry. Can't do it. None of the people on the board were crackheads. They needed at least one crackhead. They call Hunter. Hunter the crackhead is what they called him, actually. In Ukrainian, it's Hiknagrik Ligishnik. Crackhead. That's what they call him. Look, my Aunt Judy got involved. You know, she's the ringleader. Aunt Judy's been running things since '74. As soon as I got my first break as a town council guy, had visions of being the first white town council guy in my neighborhood. Before that, we had a dog who used to run it. My Aunt Judy told me you could do better than that dog, Joe. That dog's name was Joe as well. Anyway, look, my Aunt Judy told me so. Mark, you are ever ready, buddy? You know, it's funny. I have a couple of... I drop a lot of stories on Facebook because you can put like 25-second stories. So I'll take a lot of these clips and I'll just drop in 25 seconds of something from every day. And sometimes I'll remember to go in. You could take these little memes and these little like stickers that are animated and throw them onto your stories. And there's like there's a Energizer bunny. It's just banging on the drum. He's like, well, still going. And that is the show. That is the show. 670 days in a row. But you know what? We're just getting started, my family. We are just getting started. This is literally not even the beginning of the show yet. You just found me. I was live to zero for so long that now we have a lot of work to do. So, let me play you something else real quick. Let's say that just as a joke. This is something you need to see, all right? Because this guy's a sleep sofa. And if you voted for him, I'm sorry. Very sorry for you. Okay? Check this guy out. He's a mental. He's a mental. Check this out. Seriously? Like, did you guys see my rap for Joe Biden yet? This is pretty funny.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate.
My physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental.
Have you heard of Joe Biden in the basement? He be hiding, waiting to come out to see his shadow. Run back downstairs. He's a groundhog. Oh no, there's 6 more weeks of race wars.
Physical as well as my mental fitness.
So that's going to be the rap. I'm going to write over that. I think I just did it. I think that'll just be it. I'll clip it tomorrow and drop that, what we just did right there, Nita. Have you heard of Joe Biden? In the basement, he be hiding. So, guys, I want to share something with you, okay? On day 666, which was a day that obviously plagued me in a way. I even had, like, Sig talk to me about 666 at day, like, 605. Before he got in touch with wages. We were like day 606, before 607. Maybe it was day 606 that he thought of it. We had like 2-3 people watching the show. And he goes, why are you doing a show on 666? You should just take day 666 off and go live on day 667 and do like a longer show. And I thought about it for a second. I'm like, I've never ever thought for a second about stopping for any day. But then I started thinking about, well, on day 666, if I was to stop the show for that day to give respect to that day because of the freaking devil, I was like, are you kidding me? I see and fight the devil on a daily basis in this world. Everywhere we go, the negativity of this world is the devil coming at me constantly. I couldn't wait for day 666. I couldn't wait to go out there and put on a killer show. Guess what we put on day 666? A freaking killer show. And guess what I did on day 666? This. I still can't believe it. This is just crazy silly.
Well, I understand. You want to have a talk show every day. You know, one day you got to face the devil. I knew I would have to at some point. Can't get past day 666 without me. Is your soul prepared? I believe it is. You better make sure, kiddo. It's a crazy world out there. I'm prepared. Good to hear. Because I'll be coming after you. Coming after me? Of course. 666 days in a row? It was really nothing. Quit being so modest. I'm not. Am I? Maybe. I don't know. Why don't you come work for me? I don't think so. Look, door's always open. I appreciate it. Well, don't think I won't try to tempt you again. Day 1000. I'll be prepared for you.
Really?
I'll be ready.
All right, kiddo.
Look, don't let the door hit you on the way out, Diablo.
I'll be seeing you around.
I'll be seeing you around. I'll be seeing you around. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did devil's advocate. You have to face the devil.
You're gonna have to face the devil sometime.
I knew I'd have to, Diablo.
And I wanted to play you the right Dr. Evil clip. I didn't have the right one the other day. I guess I didn't download it. Did you hear about the time that... did you hear about Bulletproof Biden, guys? Check this out. This was just crazy.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We had to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroy Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the Sleep Sofa. And nobody's talking about it, like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, seriously, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again. And all of this information's coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm gonna flip that friggin' Sleep Sofa over. I'm gonna grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Are you kidding me? It's hilarious. He's taking naps like his father, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. But he's still a sleeper, just like his papa. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden, huh? Oh my goodness. Like father, like son. Look, he's napping just like his daddy, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden. There he is, my people. There he is. So, action-packed show we had. As long as you remember that this show is every single day. Tomorrow is SNL, day 671 in a row, Saturday Night Live. I may be live during the day for a Real Estate Real Talk 101 if you have any real estate questions. If you are new to the show, I am a realtor during the day. Please keep me in mind if you have any real estate transactions at all on the buy or sell side. I can help you find a perfect agent, and it costs you $0. It will only cost that agent. That agent will pay a referral. And guess what? They will love it. Because I love paying referrals. I love getting business. We all, as real estate agents, love getting business. So if you have a piece of business that I can get you an agent for, it helps the show. Helps me be with you more. So I love you guys. This has been an awesome show. Let me run through the chat real quick. Isaiah's granny, you're awesome. MP Ward, ER, Loving it. I'm loving ER being with us. This is, again, I'm seeing you here. When I see you guys here over and over, when I see that you're part of this family and you want to be a part of the growth of this family and you bring your friends into this family, we're just going to start building more light together. And that's what it's about. Chris Donaldson, my brother, how are you? Love you guys. I'm telling you, you guys, we're doing some amazing things here together. It has to be together. Hot Rodley from Tatooine. Look, Hot Rodley, I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming down. I'm scrolling backwards for a minute over here. Just want to say hello to everybody I may have missed. Letty and Giggles. Letty and Giggles. We're going to have a Letty of Giggles over there. And Wolfie, thank you again for your donations and for your guinea. I think you gave me a guinea over there on the freaking DLive. Are you kidding me? You are freaking amazing, dude. And Chris Donaldson again, my brother. Also wanted to thank Fio, Jim Williams, Mary Zakoke. Is it Coach? Zakoke. I'm not sure how to say it, Mary, but love that you found the show, that you joined us because of the Wages Show. And I will be back tomorrow. Christine, thank you again for all your smiles and laughs. And guys, remember, any requests I will play for you tomorrow. You could also, by donating live, you can get a song request literally like right away. Like you can be like, hey, play Prince Purple Rain. Here's a donation to play Prince Purple Rain. And I will drop everything we're in the middle of, grab the guitar, and play Prince Purple Rain for you. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. And yes, Letty, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like on the way out the door. It does help because YouTube censors this program. They shadow ban this program. And if we could, we'd elbow them in the face. You gotta give YouTube the elbow in the face. Okay? But guys, you are awesome. Another awesome show in the books. I cannot wait until tomorrow's show where we do it all again. That's right, everybody. So subscribe, ding that bell. Don't just subscribe. Make sure you ding that bell. I'm live multiple times a day, drop clips all day, every day, forever. This is day 670 in a row. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. And it's real talk. Have a great night, guys.